I bid you welcome.
It's Friday, it's 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have rolled through the week, we've beaten the grind, and we've just 3 days of freedom ahead of us. It's time to unwind, time to chill, time to crack open a cold one. I messed up the sound. And let's get this thing started. Here we go.
Hello? Hello? I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm recording this in the past to send to the future. If you're watching this, you're watching the Mindset Live Friday Night Howl. Be seeing you. Hello? Hello?
Hey everyone. I'll get the hang of this one day. Don't worry, hang in there. I'll figure it out. Don't you worry. Hope you liked the new little intro there. I thought it was a fun little old-timey thing to throw in there. Hope you guys liked it. If you did like it, give us some thumbs up, some likes, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you are new to the channel, if you've stumbled across this in some way, you've stumbled across the Mindset Central channel and thought, who the hell is this guy? What is he rambling about? What nonsense is spilling out of his mouth? Well, all I can say is welcome. This is where we unwind, where we decompress for the week. We talk about all manner of things, the strange, the wonderful, the unusual, and the funny. And later on, I'll be inviting some of you guys on the channel to shoot the shit and have a drink and get through the time together. So if you do enjoy the channel, please go ahead and hit that button, subscribe. And if you already are a subscriber, which I sincerely hope you are, folks, hit the like button and all that good stuff. How's everyone doing? How's life in the fast lane? How's your week been? Everyone okay? What's that? Oh, really? Okay, good. All right. Okay, all right. Yeah, excellent. All right. Hopefully you guys are doing good. I've had a good week. Good so far. I'm glad the weekend is rapidly approaching, rapidly encroaching upon us, I should say. But it's more than a weekend. This Monday is going to be Memorial Day here in the United States, so we get Monday off, so we get a 3-day weekend. I think, and I could be wrong, if any of you guys in the UK, please correct me, but I think you guys get Monday off too. I think it's a bank holiday. I think. I could be wrong. Tell me in the chat if I'm right or wrong. If it's a bank holiday. Hopefully, I'm hoping that you guys will have to work and I get the day off. But no, you probably get the day off too. All right, so as we usually do, as we usually begin the Mindset Live Friday Night Howls, it's becoming a bit of a tradition. At this point, I will ask everyone who is watching to get a beverage of some kind. Now, here on the west coast of the United States, it is early evening. It's a little after 8 p.m. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting something's coming through. Yes. Yep, it looks like the UK is off also on Monday, except for Scotland, they're saying, which kind of sucks. But yeah, so at this point, I'll ask everyone to grab a beverage of some kind, alcoholic if at all possible. It's still early evening here in the U.S., so alcoholic beverages are encouraged and in some cases demanded. So if you have something at hand, I suggest you immediately grab it, whether it's a beer, a lager drink, a vodka drink. It's a oh, Danny boy, and I'll grab a drink because I'm gonna crack open a cold one. So what do you think it's going to be, guys? What do you think? Remember I told you the story about the guy with the apple pie? Remember that a few weeks ago? The apple pie? I'm not going to repeat the story, but if you remember, if you have too much of a good thing, the good thing is not good anymore. So I've held off on my beloved 805. Or have I? Let me see what I've got this evening. Well, all I can say is the circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but a learner. Now I am the master. Only a master of evil, doth. So there you go. So let me crack this open. And I've noticed people in the chat are calling Punch's couches Dan. Could you stop that, please? His name is not Dan. His name is Punches. He's got it on his driver's license and everything, okay? Enough with this Dan bullshit. It's Punches. So, 805 in the glass. Here it comes. It is a thing of beauty. Yes, I know. There we go. Almost there. I got to get another one to complete my my pint, so bear with me. Bottle opener, bottle. Sound like Tommy Cooper. Bottle opener, bottle. Anyway, and I will complete the task. There we go. Look at that. It is a thing of beauty, dear boy. Let me I gotta clear up. Just take a minute. So I haven't tasted 805 for maybe a month. I want to say about a month, 3 or 4 weeks, maybe a month. And as you know, it is my favorite beer. So here we go. If you do have a beverage, now's the time to grab it and hold it up to the screen. And as I say, cheers, my dear. Just give me a minute. Bear with me. It's kind of emotional. That was fucking great. Yeah. So let's see who's in the chat. Let me go through so I can say hello to everyone, and thank you for swinging by on your Friday evening, Saturday morning, depending on where you are on the planet. Let's see. I do want to give a shout out to Barry Crum. He posted earlier on, but it's no longer showing. And I know it's late for Barry, so he goes. Is his name Barry? Am I messing up the name? I might be messing up the name. Hang on. Let me get it right. Oh God. This is what happens when you don't prepare, you know? This is what happens when you don't prepare. I don't want to mess up his name because he said a lot of kind things. So, yes, Barry Crump. That's his name. And don't wear it out. Well, that's his pseudonym, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's his real name. I don't know. But hello, Barry. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your stuff. I really appreciate it. Maybe one day you can come on live and say hello. So just a quick shout out to Barry. Nice to swing by. Tim the Pigeon Master. Or is it Master? You say Master or Master? I am the Master, and you will obey me. We've got Karen Hoyle. Hi, Karen. We've got Panjit Singh. Am I saying it correctly? Please correct me if I'm messing up your name. I don't mean to. It's just I'm linguistically challenged. Punches Couches is in the house, of course. Oh, he's getting Punches is being hit by a big storm at the moment in Texas. Well, hopefully his internet will. There you go. See his clouds of rain and stuff. Hopefully he will be able to survive and maybe join us later on. Sunshine Dragon, hi Sunshine. Snanarok. He says, good evening, good morning. Welcome. Who else we got? Karen, did I say hello to Karen already? Oh, we get Simon B.A. with with the screaming man picture that we did on Paratalk the other day with the haunted paintings. Hi, Simon. Nice of you to swing by. Who else is in the chat? Sunshine Dragon. Did I say hello to Sunshine Dragon? Try to imagine a big white glowing bubble around your house and ask the storm to go around. There you go. Use some witchcraft. Witchcraft to steer the storm away from the house. Psycho 63. Hello, Psycho. Barry Little. Hi, Barry. Nice of you to come by. Who else we got? I think that's it. That's all the people that are in the chat. But Barry Little is confirming there is a Barry Crumb. There is. He does exist. He wasn't a member of the Ruddles either, was he? No, that was Barry Wham. Yeah, I don't know if that Barry Crumb is his real name though. I don't know, but you know, hello Barry. Cheers. So what else has everyone been up to this week? So they say you guys got a bank holiday. We have Memorial Day Monday, so we're off. You guys in the UK have a bank holiday, except for Scotland, where they'll have to go to work. So I was unaware that Scotland had different holidays. I thought that they would all be like a national, a national holiday. So it was like, if it was a bank holiday in the UK, then, England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland would all get, that day off. But I guess not. I did not know that. Not a lot of people know that. But we're off this Monday, which is going to be great. So I finally get to sleep in on Monday, which will be great because I rarely sleep in on Sundays because on Sundays I get up early to do the Mindset podcast. And if those of you are unfamiliar with the Mindset podcast, it's a podcast that I do every Sunday. It's usually about 2 hours long. And, it's downloadable or streamable. You can subscribe to it through your RSS feed or whatever, so you get it automatically. And if you haven't subscribed or you don't listen, I strongly advise you to do so, because if you like this channel with me staring into a camera, yapping, you will probably enjoy the Mindset podcast. This coming Sunday, the scheduled guests are Mr. Ben Emlyn-Jones and Mr. Colin Wolford, because we're going to be discussing the latest developments on the alien autopsy, which is going to be fascinating. As you guys will probably know, if you're in the know, Ray Santilli, the guy who originally procured the alien autopsy and sold it to companies throughout the world in 1995, he is now auctioning off a single frame of the original film, of the original footage, and he wants $1 million for it. So there's a lot of stories and theories and so on, and we'll be getting into that big time on this upcoming Sunday's the Mindset Podcast. If you want to know how to subscribe to the Mindset Podcast, all you need to go to is mindsetcentral.com. It's that simple, folks. mindsetcentral.com. And all of my audio podcasts and the like are right there for you to subscribe and check out and listen to me yap away about all kinds of madness. Actually, it's for me, it's those shows. I've been doing them for years, and it's very cathartic for me because I'm able to talk about subjects and topics that in real life I can't, because when you bring up these things with normies, like normal people, they think you're a lunatic. They think you're out of your mind. Which is a little disconcerting. Whereas when I'm on the Mindset Podcast and I'm speaking to like-minded people who understand, who who get it, you can get these thoughts and these ideas off your chest and out into the open. So it is very cathartic in that way. It really helps my mental state, so to speak, because my mind is always thinking about these kind of things, different angles and different, like, well, what about this and what about that and how about this and how about that and so on. And when you can't verbalize that to anyone, it can get a little crazy in there. But when you're able to speak to people about it, it's a little better. I saw a great meme the other day from Dave Chappelle, the great comedian Dave Chappelle, and he said being awake means that you have to dumb down 98% of your conversations with people so you don't sound like a lunatic. And maybe 98% is a little high. But I understand what he's saying. I mean, there's many times, when I'm at work or out with other people, and a subject will come up, and they'll be talking about it, and all of their points of view and ideas are based on a very narrow field of reality, a very narrow view of the possibilities of what's going on. And if I have, the inclination or the courage to step in and put in another perspective or another idea, even though they're not rude and they're not rude to me, but you can tell that they're thinking that I'm out of my fucking mind, which is clearly not the case. No, it's not. It's not that I'm crazy. I'm far from it. But I try to look at things from other perspectives and try and think of things in ways that maybe most people don't. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Mindset Podcast. Check it out, folks. Check it out, yo. Defunct Soul Brother. Shoot over to mindsetcentral.com and take a listen. Hopefully you guys will dig it and like it and so on. This evening, before I went live, I watched two videos on YouTube, two music videos, because I'm a big music fan, and I rewatched Queen's performance at Live Aid, and I hadn't seen it for a while, and I watched the entire thing because it's on YouTube, and fuck it. It's amazing. It's still so good. And it's and you can just imagine, they came out because there's so many big acts on that thing. And I remember watching it live from my bedroom in 1985. And I didn't leave my bedroom the entire day. I just had the television on the entire day and watched the entirety of Live Aid from my bedroom. The Queen performance, it was so good. It was at such a height. It was like every artist that came after Queen. It was like, it was like Queen finished their set and they turned to the next person and said, "Hey, follow that." How the fuck do you follow something that phenomenal? I remember the standout acts from Live Aid for me. It was like Queen. Excuse me. I remember U2 was really good too. U2 did a great performance. When they did that version of Bad, which is stunning, it's amazing. They did a great performance. But even as great as their performance was, it was dwarfed by Queen's performance that day, and it was really cool to watch it again after so many years. To sit there and watch it, on YouTube, and it was phenomenal. I watched, and the other video I watched, which I think I'd seen it before, but it didn't really burn into my memory. But I saw it, and I was like, you know what, I have to share this with the guys on the stream, but I cannot play it. As much as I would love to hit play right now and play it and show it to you guys, but I can't because, the draconian policies that exist in YouTube would mean that I'd get content matched and all kinds of crazy nonsense would ensue after that. So what I can do is I've pulled the link from the video. I can put it in the chat. I can put it in the chat, and you guys can click on it, or bookmark it and watch it at a later. Don't watch it now, because that means Spock. That means you would leave the stream. But you can throw it in there, and you can watch it at a later date. And what it is I'm also, as much as I love Queen, I think Queen is a phenomenal band, phenomenal. I'm also a big fan of Elvis Costello, and I'm also a big fan of the Beatles. And I found a video of Elvis Costello performing Penny Lane, the Beatles track. And when I first started watching, I was like, he's going to fuck it up. He's going to mess it up. It's not going to be good. Man, was I wrong. Woo! He knocks it out of the park. He does a phenomenal version of Penny Lane. So those of you that are musically inclined and you like a good live track and you like a good, a good song, I just put the link in the chat, so you can fire it up in another tab and watch it later. But I think if you like good music, it's impossible for you not to enjoy it. I think if you are a music fan and you love good music and good performance and real talent, it's very difficult, I think, for you to click on that link and not enjoy it, because it is. It's very, very good. Very, very good. And you know what? A thought that went through my mind when I was watching the Queen, the Queen earlier on this evening. I was watching the Queen Live Aid video. A thought, and they were so good, like so fucking good. I kept thinking, like, because Queen is so popular, more popular now, I think, than they ever were when they were, together, and they were huge when they were together. But I think that, with the tragedy of Freddie Mercury leaving us so young, and then a couple of years ago, the We Will Rock You, the Queen movie with Rami Malek, which was a great movie, and it was super popular, and it turned a lot of people onto Queen who'd never heard of them, like young people who never knew anything about Queen. They watched this movie and they suddenly like, wow, these guys are great, and they got turned on to them, and they started buying the albums and getting into it, and going out to Spotify and creating Queen playlists and shit. And they get a whole new legion of younger fans because of the movie. And I was thinking when I was watching the Live Aid performances, like, you know what? Imagine if Freddie Mercury had lived and the movie had come out. And maybe they broke up or retired or some shit. And then the movie came out and was huge. If they came out and said, you know what, we're going to go on tour this summer and play live. Can you imagine how fucking huge that concert tour would be? They would sell out like, you name it. Name a venue. And it would be fucking packed. It'll be packed, and it's to my shame and my regret that in the late '80s, I remember it distinctly. Some friends of mine, it was when Queen were doing the Kind of Magic tour, when they were touring the UK, and they were playing at Wembley Stadium, and friends of mine they were going to go see Queen, and they asked me, do you want to go? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna go. I said, I can't really afford it. I don't want to travel all the way to London and why. Blah, blah, blah. I said, I'll catch them on the next tour. Well, it wasn't the next tour because he fucking dropped dead, and that was the end of that. So I had an opportunity to see them live, and I let it go, I didn't know he was going to die, I thought they'd still be around today. What do I know, What do I know, Yoko, stop it. Hang on, I'm just pouring another beer. Bear with me. Oh, I think Steve Wills is in the house. Let's see what Steve says. Morning. A little bit of controversy here. He says that Brazilian sailor is a lot to answer for, killing off Freddie Mercury and Kenny Everett. Wow, he took them both out, huh? What a fucker. Panderjeet Singh says big venue concerts suck anyway. Yeah, I know what you mean. I can kind of see that. I have been to a lot of big concerts, and it has been a mixed bag. Most have been shit. Some have been great. The best concerts to go to are either small, like intimate, in like a club or something. Those are great. Or like a medium size place. The big stadium things, that's fucking nonsense. It's crazy. Insane. Last great concert I saw before the dark times, before the empire, before the pandemic was I saw Liam Gallagher at the Greek Theater here in LA was it 2019 or either 2019 or 2018? I don't remember. It might have been 2019, but he played the Greek Theater. And he was fucking amazing. Phenomenal. What a show. Holy shit. It was like I'm getting chills just thinking about it. It was he rocked the place to pieces, and it was packed. It was amazing. Psycho 63 says, sorry Freddie died, but Queen were overrated. Well, what can I say? Everyone's entitled to their opinion, even if it's completely wrong. That's okay. Let's see. One of my younger brothers was allowed to accompany my uncle to a Queen's... Oh, backstage. That's pretty cool. It's funny. Just some people, like, even though there are bands that are like obviously super talented, right? And has huge fan presence, tons of albums, massive cultural impact, and all that stuff. But there's some people where it just doesn't click, and it doesn't make sense. And I think Psycho 63 is probably like that. It's like I'm guessing here, and I could be wrong, but let me know. Is like he respects Queen. He's sorry that Freddie's died, but their music and their vibe just don't click with him. They don't like. It doesn't click. So you can respect them. I think, yeah, okay, I get it. They had a huge cultural impact. They had some music was good, whatever. But it's just not my deal, right? It's not my my cup of tea. I can dig that. I can live with that. That's just the way it works. There's lots of musicians and bands that, while I can respect them, right, and I can say, you know what, they have talent. I can see that they're good. But it's just not my bag, baby. It doesn't sit. It doesn't like grab me. It doesn't flip my switch. So I think it might be something along those lines. Am I wrong, Psycho? What do you think? Let me know here. Am I talking nonsense, or am I making sense? Would that adequately describe your feelings towards Queen, I guess? Because even though I'm a massive Beatles fan, and I've met people in my life who simply don't like the Beatles, and when I'm like, what? How can you not like the Beatles? You're out of your mind. I'm like, no, I don't like. And the way I've kind of rationalized that thought pattern is, well, it just doesn't click for them. They don't grab them the way they grab me. It's it just doesn't it doesn't mesh, right? Paul, it's like that. It's that kind. They don't. Am I wrong? Can someone in the chat tell me? Am I making sense here, or am I just rambling like a fucking mental case? I don't know. Hang on, we're getting a message from the past.
Hello? Hello? I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm recording this in the past to send to the future. If you're watching this, you're watching the Mindset Live Friday Night Howl. Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. Let's see. Francis Rowland is here. Hello all. Hello, Francis. Thank you for swinging by. Snarnock says auto-tune. Well, auto-tune is something that's only happened in, the last 20 years, 20, 30 years? You know, where singers who can't reach those notes, they, tweak it. Beep. I know that's happened with, Robbie Williams, you know? Robbie Williams had a bit of auto-tune. I think about, when Robbie Williams is singing, I think about 95 to 98% of what you hear is really his voice. And the rest is like a little auto-tune, little tweak to get it to those levels where naturally his voice doesn't go. I think. You know, what do I know? Let's see what they talking about. Snarnock says the Beatles were big fans of Jimi Hendrix. Yes, that's true. There's a story which is kind of impressive. I think there's a story that Paul McCartney tells where they released Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Like say it came out on a Friday. I don't know what day it came out. I'm guessing. Say it came out on a Friday. The album was released for the on a Friday. And then on the Saturday, they went to see Jimi Hendrix, the Beatles. Like John and Paul went to some club to see Jimi Hendrix, and he was great, doing all his hits. And at the end, he did a version of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and they were fucking blown away because the album had just come out, it had just been released, and he played it in his own inimitable style. But he knew all the words, and it was like, fuck, the album, it hasn't even been out for 24 hours, and yet he's already fucking nailing it. So I think there was respect. They liked him. There was respect. They could see this guy was talented as fuck. So yeah, but I think it was a mutual. Went both ways. With Hendrix and the Beatles. Tim the Pigeon Master mentions Rush. Now, see, Rush for me is the same with Psycho and the Queen, right? I get it. They're talented. They've done some great music, but it's never clicked for me. It's never the connection was never made. There was never that kind of click that was like, oh, it just didn't happen for me. I still respect them. I still think they're a great band. Blah blah blah. All that stuff. But there was no, you know what I mean? When you listen to bands when you're growing up, it has to click. There has to be a kind of, oh, fuck, I get it. I fucking get it. And it just, then it just pulls you into the music. And Rush was not one of those bands that did that for me, unfortunately. Because I know a lot of people they live and breathe Rush. So there you have it. Let me give some updates here on what's going on with my co-host and compadre in the Friday Night Howl, Mr. Percy Pineda. Percy is still in Mexico. I talked to him the other day. He said he might be able to come on this evening, but only for a little bit, like he did last week. But he said he was going to try and watch. So if you're watching, hello, Percy. All right, lad. And if you want to come on, you can come on just for a bit. You don't have to stay on long. But I will be opening up the floodgates in a little bit, see who I can bring on. But I'm going to tell you guys this, okay? I'm going to try an experiment. Not this week. This week is business as usual. But next week, Percy will be back next week with a great story. So stay tuned for that. You have to tune in next week because he's got some crazy ass stories from Mexico that you're really, really going to want to listen to. But next week, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to open up the lines for everyone to join. And the reason I'm not going to do that is not because I don't want you guys to join. It's just that every week when I open the lines to join, I get the same people every week. Now, that's not to say I don't enjoy speaking to the same people every week, because I do, right? When Crazy John and Punches Couches and Tony L, they all come on, it's great. I love seeing you guys. I love talking to you, so on and so forth. But I want to mix it up a little bit. I want to get some new faces on the show. So what I would like to do, and I say this is what I want to do. You know what? Maybe this will fail horribly. I don't know, but I'm going to try. Is next week I want to invite people on the show that I deem to be invitable. So what I'd like you to do is to email me at mindsetcentral@gmail.com. So I'll know your email address. And then I can email you a top secret link. So that when the time comes next week, you can click on the link and you can join the stream, and I can bring you on. So if you are a regular and you want to be on next week, email me. If you're not a regular and you want to be on next week, email me, and I'll send you the link, as opposed to throwing the link in the chat, and and anyone can click on it, but most people don't. I've noticed that we get an awful lot of people watching the channel, and we get a handful of people in the chat. It's like we get this many people watching, this many people in the chat, and then this many people actually decide to join the show, which I guess that's totally normal. I guess that's just the normal the way of things, right? Because not everyone wants to join. I mean, most people just want to watch. I like to watch. Most people just want to watch, which is fine, which is great. We thank you for watching. We love that. So shoot me an email. Actually, the email is at the bottom right here. See where it says PayPal? See that email? What's my hand? Right there. mindsetcentral@gmail.com. That's the email. It's also my PayPal if you want to be generous and help me out. But if you don't, just shoot me an email and say, hey, can I be on the show next week? Or I want to be on the show. And then I'll send you the link in that email. And then you can come on next Friday with myself and Percy. And we'll have a great old time, talking away about all manner of crazy bullshit. I know everyone in the chat's talking about Frank Tiggs. Is Frank even on tonight? I haven't seen him in the chat. I don't know. Let me scroll back a little bit. No, I do not see Frank. But yeah, Frank was a surprise a few weeks ago, out of the blue. He kept posting stuff, and I was being a little antagonistic too, as I can be. And I expected to have some kind of adversarial kind of deal with him, but when he came on, he was great. He was fucking great. He was awesome. He was really good guy. So maybe we get Frank. Number one fan says, I do want to come up, Gareth, but I'm chicken. Ain't nobody calls me chicken. Yeah, come on up. More the merrier. Don't be scared. It's you're amongst friends. All the so welcome. Come into the light, Carol Ann. So yeah, don't be scared about coming up. Just be interesting. Yeah, don't be scared. Be interesting. If you're interesting, it's amazing. It's wonderful. If you just come up here and you're like just sitting there. Thank you for bringing me up. And it's like, why? Well, why? If you're not going to contribute or say anything or get involved or be interesting, why are you coming up? You know. But yeah, number one fan. We'd love to see you. So shoot me an email. I'll send you that link, and we'll get. Well, actually, that's next week. I'm going to be posting the link in the chat later on, so you guys can join. So number one fan, since you're on the thing, you can just click on the Starnox says no webcam or mic because I'm still stuck in 1998. How can you not have a fucking webcam or a mic? You know, most people just have laptops. You know how you get a webcam and a mic? You open the fucking laptop. There you go. There's a webcam right there. Boom. Done. Easy. But no, I get it. If you don't have it, you don't have it. Those are the only rules, really. Webcam, mic, be interesting. If you got those three, get your ass up here. You know? Sunshine Dragon says, be interesting. Such a pressure. No, it's not. I mean, you don't have to. I was a great. That's a great topic right there. We could talk about that. That'd be fun. Being interesting is not a pressure. It's who you are. You know, if you have conversation and topics and opinions about stuff, that's being interesting. Like if I came out and said, well, I think blah, blah, blah. And you think, well, I don't agree with that. I think this. Suddenly you're interesting, right? Because you got a brain up there. You got an opinion that's contrary to what everyone's saying. That's fascinating. Well, tell me more, you know? Tell me why I'm wrong. Educate me, you know? I like being wrong. Being wrong is good. All these fucking imbeciles out there, I am right. You cannot change my mind. I am right. Well, you're a fucking buffoon. You know? Don't you want to learn stuff? Don't you want your beliefs to be challenged? Don't you want your worldview to be chipped at and chipped away at? Don't you want to see things from different angles? Why do you want to be fucking locked into this Neanderthal fucking narrow view of reality? Snap out of it, you know? Think of things in different ways. Look at different angles. Life's fun that way. Instead of being stuck in some fucking bullshit, retard, narrow view of life. You know? Break it open a little bit. See things a little wider, a little stranger. All right. What time is it? All right. I've been yapping away solo for 45 minutes. So what do you say we okay, I have 3 videos I can play before we open the lines. I can play, let's see what I got. I can play Came from a Dark Place. Hang on, I get the fucking sound effect. I can play Came from a Dark Place. Came from a Dark Place. I can play the video for Came from a Dark Place. I can play some Mark Ribolet. Or I can play my beer run from the other day where I went to the market and bought some beer. Or I can play the video from the future. Tell me which one in the chat, which button you want me to hit. And I'll hit the button. And then after that, I'll post the link in the chat. And you guys can join me if you have a webcam, a microphone, and an opinion. And you have something to say, and then we'll get things going. Plus, I need to refill my my beer, and we'll get things going on this wonderful Friday evening, the Friday Night Howl. Oh, let's see. Anyone? What's bars? Okay, all right, bars it is. Well, let's see. Let's see. Anyone else? Snarnox says bars. Vote for bars, so we can do
Bars.
There you go. Open the drawbridge, number one. The future. Well, let's do both. I'll do the future first, and then we'll go straight into Came from a Dark Place. How's that? Okay? So it looks like the video from the future is kind of popular. I like that. That was a fun little video from the future. All right, here we go. Video from the future, and then Came from a Dark Place. And then open lines. We'll get you guys in here. Here we go.
Hello? Hello? I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm recording this in the past to send to the future. If you're watching this, you're watching the Mindset Live Friday Night Howl. Be seeing you.
Let's go. Ammo, calico, jackets made out of animal.
Alright.
Videos go viral. Fly fiend you ever saw.
Wow.
Came from a dark place. I went from the slums to Park Place to Park Place.
Ooh.
Front row at the Barclays.
Bars.
4 seats from Beyonce. Let's go. Ammo, calico, jackets made out of animal.
Alright.
Videos go viral. Fly fiend you ever saw.
Wow.
Came from a dark place. I went from the slums to Park Place to Park Place.
Ooh.
Front row at the Barclays.
Bars.
4 seats from Beyonce.
Bars. All right, there you go. Okay. All right, let me get the link here so I can send it to you guys. And we'll see who is willing, ready, and able to jump on the Friday Night Howl. All right, there you go. Link has been engaged, Mr. Wolf. Hang on, we just finished. Look at that. It's almost gone. My first 805 in a month. Jeez. Very nice. Let me get a refill. Hang on. $8.05. So next week I'll have to try something else. Recommendations are welcome, by the way. If you guys have any recommendations for beers that are available, I'll if I can find it, I'll grab a 12-pack or something. Hang on. See, they join as I'm pouring the beer. They want to join. Holy shit! Come on, throw me a freaking bone here, people. Hang on, I gotta get my headphones too. All right, hold on. All right, let's see. All right, first up we got bottles everywhere, not a drop to drink. Let's I get. There we go. Let me get this straight. There we go. All right, first up we got Mikey. Hey. There he is.
Yeah, Garrett, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Hey, Mike. That's not good, Mike. and we got Punches in the house. Let me bring in Punches. There he is.
Punches.
How you doing, man?
What's that?
There you go. How's the weather treating you over there, dude?
Well, the storm is behind me back there.
Oh, I can hear it.
Can you actually hear that?
Yeah, I can hear the thunder.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh yeah.
How long has it been raining so far? How many days?
Shit just started raining like a couple hours ago, or not even a couple. It was like an hour.
That's great, man. But that way, now we can tell ghost stories.
Man, you should have seen it when you first started. I was like, dude, let me on right now, because it was fucking wild back there, right behind me. Yeah.
Oh, is that the window behind you? Is you got it lined up so we can see the window? Window?
Yeah, I got it lined up so you can see the window, and my head's in the way of the reflection from the screens.
Oh yeah, I can see. I can see me in the window. Let me wave my
He's
wave.
back there.
Look,
What the hell?
Let me wave. Look, I'm waving. I'm in the window.
Who's that in the window?
Who's that?
Who goes there?
Yeah, it's too dark, dude. The reflection. Just put the lights on like normal. Unless there's a massive lightning strike behind you and lights up the window.
There was lightning right before you let me on.
Right, yeah, we missed it.
Well, I think I saw just like a little flicker in the background. A flicker.
A little flicker.
Little flicker.
Oh, flick. All right, let's see. Mike, what are you imbibing there?
Jameson and Sprite.
What is it?
Jameson and Sprite.
Jameson and Sprite.
Yeah.
There you go.
Probably good.
How many of those have you
A
had?
lot of
dude?
sugar.
How many of those have you had? Be honest.
Oh, this one's no sugar. It's the
No
Sprite
sugar?
Zero.
No sugar.
Sprite Zero. And it's very good. I'm enjoying it. It's my first one tonight.
Okay. There you go. All right. Let's see. And Mr. Punches. What do you got going on there? What are you chugging?
I got the. Where are you?
There we are.
There you are.
The Voodoo Ranger. Voodoo Ranger.
Rage
Juicy.
IPA.
Dude, can I
Juicy
see? Oh,
yolk.
everything's
Ooh,
lit up.
look at that.
Everything's lit up. Oh. Wow.
That was a
Did
good
you guys hear
one.
that one?
Dude,
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
I gotta.
Shit made my shit. I heard everything like jump
that
for
was
a second.
that was a good one, man. But I gotta ask you, dude, why are you dressed like the crocodile hunter today? What's up with that?
I live in Texas, y'all.
Are you on fucking safari or what's going on over there? You like the.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Stick 'em up.
Mate,
Jesse
all
James.
right. I'm the crocodile
Hi,
hunter.
mate.
Look at it. You should
Texas.
hang some of those little corks on strings
Tassels?
around your hat there. There you go.
Yeah.
Wow, so you got like a major storm going on. That's awesome.
It's like the big part just passed, as far as I know. It might be.
That's great,
There might
man.
be more.
That's really cool. So how you guys doing? What's happening over there with you guys? Let me start with Mike. Mike, what's new with you, dude? What's happening, Mike?
Nothing much. Just gonna go to a 3-day weekend. I got off of work. Got some wings for dinner. And
what kind
now
of-
I'm
what
on
kind
the
of
chat
wings?
with you guys.
What kind of wings did you get?
Ooh, good kind. From Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Yes.
What was that one you used to eat before? What the
Which
fuck?
one? The garlic parmesan?
Oh.
Oh, I had the Louisiana rub with it's like half Louisiana rub and the other half was original hot.
Didn't you have like
It was
a huge,
delicious.
Did you have a huge burger for lunch? No, you had a burrito. No, you had fucking salad. Was it salad?
Salad, chicken salad.
Yeah, no wonder you had the fucking
I had a
wings.
burger and a taco.
a burger and a taco, baby.
Burger and taco, baby.
That's awesome. Yeah. So what do you Punches? I see you drink. What are you drinking over there? You got some what is that? Blue
It's
Blue
the
Moon?
Voodoo Ranger.
Voodoo Ranger.
It's by New Belgium.
It looks like the color when you lifted up the mug. It looked like a it looked like a Blue Moon.
75%. Yeah, there you go.
No, but when you lifted up the big mug of the bottle,
Yeah, it's
it looked
it's
like a
juicy
Blue Moon.
haze. This is the juicy haze. So this is actually like it's like the equivalent of Blue Moon, just more
right.
alcohol. in
Yeah,
it.
it does look like that. Yeah,
No, it's IPA, so it's very hoppy.
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 It's fairly hoppy. I don't really like hops a lot. It's more citrusy, I think.
I
The
just-
citrus
okay.
really. I got this other one.
Which one is that? That's
This is
cool. What does it say? Star. Citrus slice.
Ultra citrus.
7% alcohol.
a
volume.
citrus slice.
India Pale Ale.
Yeah,
Oh, wow, look at that.
it's a community community beer company.
So have
Yeah,
you,
7%. That's pretty strong.
Have
This
you
stuff's good, man.
have you
Yeah.
have you gotten any other UK channels banned? Oh, did you see that lightning behind you? Did you fucking see that?
No,
Oh my god, it was amazing! I should have had you full screen then. That was incredible.
You can actually see it past all my lights and everything.
Like a spreading out. But I didn't have you on full screen when that shit happened.
Yeah.
I missed it.
You just put your webcam right by your window for now.
Yeah.
I just pointed out the window.
Just point it out the window full time.
Full time. Nobody wants to see me anymore. Nobody wanted to see me anyway.
Okay. Well, now that you've done that, you've practically guaranteed there will be no more lightning tonight.
Right?
Oh yeah, it's like watching paint dry or something.
Mm-hmm. There'll be no more lightning.
Come on, lightning.
Come on, don't bullshit me. Come on. What's the matter with you?
There's a big tree out there, so like it'll silhouette.
See you at the party, Richter.
Come on now. Don't hold out on me.
It's not going to happen now. The minute you take it away from the window, it'll lightning.
Oh yeah.
That's the way reality works. Absolutely. That's just the way it works.
I just act like, okay, guys, I'm taking it away from the window now.
This black screen everyone's watching right now. This is the punches live stream right here. Completely fucking total darkness. Look at that. It's fucking complete blackness.
Blackest of the blackest black.
Yeah.
Times infinity.
I know. Total darkness.
So it's probably the most interesting thing on the internet right here.
Yeah, it's probably not going to work, dude. You might want to move the camera back to you.
It kind of looks like we had to separate you two.
Yeah. But they put the thing right here. Right there. There you go.
Get them away from each other.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the other way.
We're going to put this bar in between you guys. You guys can't sit together anymore. You're too much trouble. You're too much trouble. I tell you,
Right?
trouble.
But Mom!
I was just thinking about that. Class.
Oh, I just saw it.
There
I
it goes.
just saw
something. I saw something.
Yeah, something.
Come on, baby.
What if there's a lightning and there's a guy in a scary mask?
Come on, fuse me to the wall.
That'd be so awesome.
That would be fucking amazing. Dude,
Like,
imagine
and I
that?
was like,
Dude, Punches, can you imagine that?
wall.
Imagine everything lights up, right? And there's a guy standing right by the window.
Like,
Wouldn't that be amazing? Like in a horror movie, like the lightning and his silhouette is in the window.
Or like that in the background.
That'd be fucking phenomenal. Can you imagine?
If somebody started playing a little baby grand piano.
Jamie L says he's in a dark place.
Came from a dark place. There we go. Maybe that'll summon it.
Okay.
From a dark place.
Bars. Come on, lightning bars. Come on.
Bitches leave.
No, there's no boy.
It's
not gonna come.
That's just
Dude.
how it's gonna work.
The minute you move it away, it's gonna go. You know.
Yeah. It's like, of course, you walk away from your stove for a second, you come back, your house is on fire.
Exactly. You're in InfoWars Studios. It happened to us not so long ago. We Infowars.com. The lightning here is playing havoc with our stream, which is why I offer Ultimate Mail Rub, our new product that we're advertising. We got medieval
Ultimate Mail Enhancement.
Ultimate Mail Enhancement. The ultimate. Where do you go? Jason Voorhees. There you go. Ammo, calico, flies fiend I ever saw. There you go, Cameron Dudley. So what else is going on, guys? What's happening with you guys? Anything new? What's happening, Punches? What's happening in Texas? What's going
on? Storms. It's basically all over Texas. You should have seen the radar of this one, man. It was.
Is it raining or is it just storm? Is it just lightning? Is it like
it was raining and wind, and apparently there was 1.5 inch golf balls size hail.
Oh shit!
And tornadoes reported.
See, whenever I hear or see,
That's why I was like, let me on the stream, man. You're gonna see me die. It's gonna be awesome.
whenever I hear or see like big golf ball size hailstones landing, it always reminds me of the beginning of the Flash Gordon movie. You remember the Flash Gordon movie? Did you see that movie? You haven't seen it. You don't know what the fuck.
Long time ago.
Yeah, oh,
I know what you're
just
talking
lit-
about.
lit up again. Just lit up again. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
See?
People,
Just keep talking. It'll.
people of the stream will know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Flash. Oh, you know. Oh, did it go up again? Yeah,
Yeah,
but when
put your Flash shirt on, baby.
yeah. Gordon's alive.
Right behind you.
Oh, what happened
Don't
to your,
turn around.
Okay, Mike, calm down. So they,
Sorry, my bad.
Steve Wills is saying, is Couch is going to refurbish your granddad's radio communication unit. Did you fix that up yet? What's the deal?
Oh no, I haven't fixed that. Are you kidding me? I've been watching this YouTube channel called Mr. Carlson's Lab,
Mr. Carlson's lab.
and he like
he's a
fixes
serial
stuff
serial
radios.
killer, right?
I swear. Did I tell you that?
Well, you think he is?
That's a fucking weird coincidence that
Really?
you said that,
I
because
just
I was just gonna say
No
the dude
way.
is definitely a fucking serial killer.
Welcome to my lab. Let me
Look,
Well,
watch his videos.
Welcome to my
Watch-
lab.
watch one of his videos.
Just a
Like-
quick disclaimer: I haven't killed anyone in here. This is just scientific experiments. I swear.
In here.
In
Hey
here.
guys, this is how he is. Hey guys, welcome back to Mr. Carlson's lab. Dude, no, look it up, Mr. Carlson's lab.
I
The dude
swear.
has killed people.
I have not killed
Ignore the
anyone.
screaming sound.
I swear. It puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again.
Dude, this guy, it's next level. He knows what he's talking about, but dude, he is a serial killer. I swear to God, I'm not even joking. First vibe I got was this guy has killed
He's a
people.
serial
He's
killer.
got
He's killed
people buried
people.
in the basement,
Yes.
and this is his side hobby.
Yes, I have a human head in my refrigerator. Oh, did I just say that? Actually, I meant to say you connect this capacitor to this
To the flux
the
capacitor.
flux capacitor.
Seriously.
Wow,
Seriously.
that's
I mean, I bet he's a really nice, intelligent person,
Well,
but the
this
vibes
lit up
I get
again.
is that guy,
Well, they always
when
are.
he
man.
gets off his
They
stream, he
always
goes,
are.
"Mom!
Yeah.
Shut up, Mom!"
Mother, blood, mother. Have you
Mother.
noticed that all the serial killers, all the neighbors say, I can't believe it. He was so nice. He would help me take out my garbage every Wednesday, and he would help me mow my lawn, and he was so kind and considerate. You know, and they're like blown away that he's killed 30 people and buried them in the backyard. You know,
No, that's not him.
that's not
That
him.
can't be him.
That's what Mike's
Look
that's
at
what,
Mr.
that's what
Carlson's
Mike's
lab.
neighbors say about Mike.
There's probably people in the chat looking up Mr. Carlson's lab and saying, yes, this guy
Mr.
is a fucking psycho. Look,
Mr. Carlson's lab.
yeah.
I mean, the fact. well, no, think about the fact.
Just
that,
look
the
him
fact,
up. Look him up.
The fact that he goes by Mr. Carlson. All right. I mean, I mean, you know,
Dude, yeah.
no. Think about
He's
it. Right?
like Mr. Rogers of the psycho
Think
radio
about this.
people.
We're all adults, right? We're all adult people. But when do you refer yourself? I mean, I have never referred
As
to myself
Mr.
as.
Maybe
"Hi,
he's a teacher.
I'm Mr. Davis. No, I've never referred to myself that way. You know what I mean?
Unless you're a teacher or a professor,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
you're talking to your class as a like, I am the person you should respect type of words. Like, I'm Mr.
You know, if
I
you
am
go-
Mr. So and so.
Like if you go out and you meet new people, and as people are introducing and say, "Oh, and this is Gareth," and I'm like, "No, I am Mr. Davis. Nice to meet you." I mean, come on, when does that happen? Never, right?
All the time.
Mr. Davis was my father.
All the time. Mike, this happens to Mike all the time, right, Mike?
Exactly. Exactly.
Mike is like Mr. Vasquez.
Yes.
There he is. Sorry, I've given his
There
last
he is.
name. Now you can search for him on the
Here
internet.
I am.
Oh, doxed him.
Don't do that.
Doxed him. There you go.
All those people that put thumbs
Yeah.
down are after you now.
Dude, you need to make your bed, dude. Seriously.
Nah.
Nah, it's It's more comfortable to crawl into a non-made.
Exactly.
Why have I got to make it? That means I just got to remake it again tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we got Melissa Jones Paranormal is here. Melissa, are you? Let me speak directly.
She actually coming in?
I don't know. I got to speak to Melissa Paranormal face to face. Melissa, you promised the last time you were on that you would join the stream. Did you lie to us? Be honest. You lied to us. You lied.
You promised.
You lied. Like all the women I know, they lie. They lie to me.
He's been talking about it all week.
Jeez, you sound like Anakin.
Devastated.
Anakin, help me!
You sound like Anakin. Nobody loves me.
Nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. Unlimited power. Unlimited power. Help me, Anakin, help me.
That's the best part too.
I know it is the best part. Out of all the prequel trilogies, that is the best.
Look at that old man, big.
No, there's two great scenes. The one great scene is, did I ever tell you the tale of Darth Plagueis? That's a great that's a great one. And the other one is, Anakin, help me, Anakin, help me, Anakin, unlimited power. That's a great one.
I need him.
Anakin, help me. Those are the two. Darth Plagueis.
Unlimited power.
Did I ever tell you the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? That one and
Something
Dark.
complete.
Did he teach you? Would you ever teach me these skills? Not to a Jedi. Let's see. Melissa's saying yes. Only everyone gone to bed. It's fine. Did everyone go to bed? Have you guys noticed this? I've noticed this too. Is like when people type stuff into the chat, it's like they either don't comprehend the English language or they type it in some weird cryptic kind of verse. Have you noticed that? You can never like read it in English. It's always like
Got a fucking stylus and
you know
a
what I
hammer,
mean?
and they're
It's
fucking
like,
chiseling Sanskrit into the
it's like
keyboard.
it's like he's typing. It's like, I must know. Hello, yes. Tomorrow, Thursday, I will. Yes, thank you. And you're like, what the fuck did they just say? Have you noticed that? It's crazy. Yeah. It's like I don't mean to bag on Melissa, but it's like, look at this. Yes, only everyone gone bed. It's 5:30 a.m. here. Can we fire up Google Translate or some shit? What the hell is she talking about?
How many bits of information can a tablet hold?
I know. It's like, holy shit.
You know, a stone tablet. No, that's a serious question. Like, if you could, like, let's say you have a stone tablet that's 1 foot by 1 foot, right? How much information worth of like digital information could you actually put on it?
Well, yeah, not much.
Right.
So you'd have
probably
to,
not much,
you'd have to write it in caveman speak. You know, it would have to be.
But you could chisel it in code.
Dude, you imagine if you're chiseling
like a barcode.
Imagine if you're chiseling and you do a typo. You're like, fuck. Then you gotta get it. You gotta get a new tablet. Oh, you're like, God damn it! I gotta start over, motherfucker. You know?
Yeah. See, the pyramids were way bigger, but that kept happening, and they kept keep chiseling it down, and it got smaller and smaller.
Aliens made those though.
Yeah, because they were like in the movie. What was that movie? Stargate. It was a thing for starships to land on.
Kurt Russell and what's that other guy's name? I can't think of his name.
Oh, the nerd.
The nerd guy. What was his name? William.
Yeah, the nerd guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember. He was also in a bunch of other movies.
He always in the 80s he would always play bad guys. Remember that? In like 80s movies, he would always play like the evil fucking prick. Or maybe not.
I haven't seen that movie for a long time.
I don't know. He seemed like such a nerd after that movie.
Let's see. Steve Will says he got his tickets. I've got my bases at the Barge ticket in July. All I can say to that, Steve, is you lucky fuck, because I would love to be going.
Bard's ticket.
Yeah, because they're having this big like paranormal crop circle event in the Barge Inn in Wiltshire in the UK, and I would love to go because I know so many people that are going there, you know, and I would love to go and hang out and drink some beers and talk shit and make fun of Miles and just have fun. But I'm 5,000 miles away, and not only am I 5,000 miles away, we got this pandemic bullshit that's going on, which makes it even harder for me to get my ass over there. So it's a fucking nightmare. So I am slightly envious, Steve. So don't rub it in. Calm down. Let's see.
Babies drink milk. Real men drink beer.
Absolutely. Number one fan says, Gareth, it's after 5 a.m. Most people are probably getting a bit tired. No, don't say that. No. Not
if you're just getting up.
Yeah. I know.
So
you know what?
Just gotta adjust your sleep schedule a little.
I really, I mean, this might sound a little corny, but it's true. The fact that we have a lot of people in the chat from the UK that come on, either get up specially to get to watch the Mindset Howl or up all night and tune in. Either way, I am really, really honored and that people are doing this. To me, I think it's awesome because not a lot of people. It's fucking wonderful, dude. The
amount of people that actually watch your show, how many of the percentage of that are from the UK or other,
huge UK percentage.
It's ridiculously large.
It is, considering the time difference, and they tune in. I'm stunned and I'm honored, and it's wonderful, and I truly, honestly, thank you so fucking much for coming by, even though I goof around and I take the piss and I act like a fool, but I really do really appreciate it. I want to thank you so much for coming by. It's definitely noticed and definitely appreciated. Thank you so much. Now grow a set and come on the show. Let's see.
Your ambitions have been noticed.
Yes, I've noticed. We have noticed. Who else is on there?
We have insomnia.
Panderjeet Singh. Now this dude is saying better bloody pissed than pissed bloody. Very good. Very good. I like that. Melissa Jones Paranormal says, Gareth, I'll come on one day. I am joking. There you go. All right. Enjoy your fucking pint, says Karen Hoyle. I will, Karen. What's that? Punk is dead. Punk is dead? What are you talking about? It's not dead.
Exploited.
Oh.
It's Punk's not dead.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the not part.
This is an old shirt, man.
Yeah,
I can tell it has holes in it.
It's got holes in it, dude.
It's like barely
illegal.
Barely legal for YouTube. It covers just enough skin for the 80s.
For the 80s, yeah, absolutely.
For the 80s. Absolutely. Yeah, well, I had to shed my my cowboy facade.
You did. No, that was your crocodile hunter. That was your crocodile hunter facade. Oh, no, yeah. G'day, mate. All right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's not a knife.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Hey, this is a knife.
So we, actually, dear boy, that is a knife.
That's a big knife. That's a big knife.
That is a big knife.
I need a spoon.
Whoa, hey, calm down. Are you
getting the reference?
I put all my.
I need a spoon.
I put my big knives away.
What's the reference, Mike? I missed that. It's going right over my head.
It's basically like when someone pulls out a knife, and the other guy pulls out a spoon. He goes, "Oh, I can tell you play spoony knife before."
What is that from?
Anybody knows where that's from?
Knifey Spoony.
What movie is that from?
There you go.
I see you played Knifey Spoony.
What movie is that?
Yeah.
Is that from Family Guy or something?
Family Guy. Okay. Family Guy.
It's probably from one of their 3-second skits that was hilarious and sticks in your mind for some reason.
It's a bayonet. There you go.
That was a bayonet, yeah, for an AK-47.
For an AK-47. What about the plasma rifle in the 40-watt range?
Ah,
Look how janky this thing.
The
Dude, you have
Uzi-
no idea
Uzi
how
9mm.
janky this. Look at it.
They
Look
have
at
a
it.
Uzi,
It's not even
Uzi
square.
9mm.
Look how jank that is.
It's very
like they just
janky,
ground
absolutely,
it and was like,
it's very
that's good
janky.
enough.
No, absolutely, very janky.
Set it up.
I wouldn't buy that. I would take it back. There you go.
That's like,
now where'd you get that
it's
from?
real or not.
Yeah.
Okay, it might
Like,
be.
it's from the CCCP, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics.
That's not a country anymore.
Not anymore. But it will
Nope.
be soon.
Some of the
You're
South.
gonna be like, I'm back.
Dude, have you heard about Oregon? How their counties have been voting to secede to like another state?
What do you mean? To what? To
Five,
what? To what
five
state?
counties in Oregon.
What state are they trying
Five counties.
to?
Yeah.
Idaho.
Idaho.
They're seceding to Idaho, so Idaho's gonna get bigger along these border states.
That's great, man. I love
kinda
shit
cool.
like that. No, I mean serious. I love shit like that. Anything that fucking mixes it up and changes shit. That's great.
I mean, that's how you know.
Yeah.
That's how your voting power should work.
I think
you know,
that's awesome, dude. I wish them luck. I think that's great. Anything that you know pulls the beard of fucking the state.
Normalcy.
Yeah, I think that's you know that's a cool thing to happen. Now, whether or not it actually will happen, who the fuck knows? But
Yeah, well, we'll
think
see.
I think it's a cool thing that they're attempting to do that. You know.
Yeah,
It's the same thing
very interesting.
in the UK. You know, Scotland is always saying, you know, we're going to leave. You know, they're gonna split away from the, but they never do it. It's like they're always like it's like you know their bark is worse than their bite.
It's because they know if
Just
they're part of the
fucking do it.
they're way more
Do it.
powerful as
do
part
it,
of the coalition.
do it. It's like
Yeah.
fuck,
just
you know?
just do it. See how far you
Yeah.
get with Russia.
It
over
doesn't
there.
matter. It doesn't matter, dude. It's anything to fuck with the normalcy of the state. I'm behind it. Let's fucking do it, dude.
yeah, I
Get the wheels
yeah.
turning. Let's go.
Let's see other states do it. I want to see these fucking square states.
Well, see,
I want I want them to become all like
California
and shit.
could do it. California literally could secede from the United States because their economy is so strong. They
I hope it does.
they they would not only survive but actually do really well on their own. They really would
Yeah.
because the economy
I
is
think-
the economy is so
yeah.
strong. But they'd never do it. They don't have the fucking balls or the inclination to even get the wheels turning to get it started.
I think the people there are majority. I think it's a red state, but the people in charge are deep-seated, like rooted blues,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
so
yeah.
they're
Oh, yeah.
already the
Oh, big
tentacles
time.
are already in everything. So like, but the people are red, right? They're
I don't
farmers
know.
and they're
No,
you know,
dude. I
working
think
class
I think
people.
most people over here are very very liberal. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I know they're
wrong?
liberal,
I
but
think so. Well, I
Very
think so. They're more
liberal.
liberal than.
Very liberal, dude.
Yeah.
Big time.
might be liberal, but that doesn't mean you can't be conservative at the same time, you know.
I mean,
You can be a-
obviously there are conservative people in I mean, like everywhere. You got a mixture of all kinds of fucking people. But I
Yeah.
think most people are very very liberal in California.
Yeah.
Very,
I
very
think- I
liberal.
think
Well,
they're
you
confused
might,
what they
like
want.
you said about Colorado being liberal with their gun laws, right?
Mhm.
I would consider that being conservative with their gun laws because
yeah,
they're more
okay.
rooted in,
That's a good point.
right? See what I'm saying? It's,
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good
it's
point.
like
That's
your
a good,
perspective.
no, yeah. You make a good point. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I think with guns over here, it's very restrictive.
Yeah.
In California, very restrictive. Whereas if you just drive for 3 hours over into Nevada, and it's like anything goes. you can get all kinds of crazy shit as far as guns in Nevada, but not in California. It's very very restrictive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very very strict.
Hell,
Very
I
strict.
sold a gun in a parking lot in Nevada.
No shit.
I didn't even live in Nevada.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, just sold it to a stranger. Whose son was
when you sold him
his
the gun?
son was killed in Iraq.
When you sold him the gun, was he like?
Yeah.
Was he like this? So tell me, how much you want for this?
No, he was definitely American, and he wanted something that was close to what his son carried.
Your Republican credits are not good here. Why you wave your hand like that? You some kind of Jedi?
What was that guy's name? What's that guy's name?
Greek,
Jedi.
He's like, no, I changed my mind. I will keep the boy.
I don't remember what his name is.
That was unfair. You cheated.
The fat mosquito
Watto.
elephant fly
Was it
thing.
Watto.
Watto. Yeah.
Why you wave your hand like that? You some kind of Jedi?
I can't believe that movie's fucking 20 years old. 22 years old.
It's insane, huh?
What the fuck?
It's
Remember,
crazy.
dude, it was just a few years ago that Jurassic Park, the first one, was like 25 years old. But that seems like it's not that long ago.
The first movie's a great movie. It still is. It still stands up.
Yeah.
It's still a great movie.
Yeah.
Still a great movie.
Oh, I definitely watch it all the time.
But after, I mean, the first movie is tremendous, amazing. But after that,
The second one should have been way better.
It rapidly devolves into
Yeah.
shit very quickly. but the first one is spectacular, amazing movie. You know, truly, and it's still incredibly watchable even today. It's still a pleasure to watch now. You know. Even when the big dinosaur sneezes and the kid goes, "God bless you." You remember that?
Dude, I saw that when I was 8 years
God
old in the
bless
theater.
you.
Yeah.
Great movie. Great movie. Really, really good. Hey, I've noticed Crazy John hasn't been on tonight. I hope he's okay. You know, it's just like he's on every week. When he doesn't show up, I'm like, fuck, I hope he's all right. You know?
He's
Crazy
John.
John.
The stream.
He's probably sleeping.
No.
He's probably doing that.
No, he's
1
not.
week of sleep.
That's one thing he's not doing is sleeping.
Dude, I bet that guy can stay up forever
Forever.
and then sleep for a week.
I don't know if he can sleep, dude. He's fucked up. He's got to take pills. He's got to take pills to sleep. You can't.
He takes some
can't
pills and
just
sleeps for a week.
I don't know if dude. He sleeps for a couple hours, not a week. You know, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't
He's probably
imagine
one of
that,
the-
man. Hope he gets
He's probably
better.
one of those that only sleeps during the day.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
He's a vampire. He's a vampire.
He's a vampire. The blood is the life, Mr. Enfield.
Hey, is it interview with a vampire
Yeah.
or with the vampire?
The vampire. It's with the vampire.
With the vampire.
the vampire.
I
The
bid you
vampire.
welcome.
Because to me that sounds stupid. It was always interview with a vampire.
Yeah, but when that book came out, I mean, right now, you know, there's tons of sequels, but when it came out,
You can go dig it up and it says
it's Interview with the Vampire, but it was supposed to be just one book. You know?
It's just easier to say a vampire, so we just our minds say it's a vampire. But it's
have you ever read the book?
No, but I remember seeing the movie a bunch when I was a kid.
Yeah, the movie's okay, but the book is fucking amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, I never read the book.
Like it's ridiculously good.
Did it have Van Damme? Did it have all the same actors in it?
What?
Pretty much.
Tom Cruise?
No, did it have Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt?
In the
Brad
book?
Pitt.
Antonio
Oh,
Banderas.
and,
It's time for justice, little one.
And the little girl was what's her name?
Dunce. What's her name? Something
Yeah,
Dunce?
Christine Dunst.
Dunce.
Kirsten Dunst. That's like a
Kirsten
little,
Dunst.
and she's like,
Hey,
they're like kissing each other. and
Hey,
stuff.
Kirsten, come over here. Put this triangle hat on. Sit in the corner. There you go. Fucking Dunce.
Kirsten Dunst. She just wore that hat all the time. She believed it was her last name.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Do I look cute in this hat? Yeah, you look great. Fucking retard. Yeah, you look great. Yeah.
She's like writing it on all her homework and
She
stuff.
thinks her name is Dunce now. Hey, honey, you look great. Come over here. You look amazing.
The teacher, the parent-teacher conference, and they're like, "Dude, are you aware that
I'm
she
changing
thinks
my
her name
name
is
from
Dunce?"
I'm changing my name from Mackenzie to Dunce. Okay? Yeah, look at this stupid bitch. Yeah, hey, come over here. It looks great. Yeah, Steve Wills says, what did you think of the 3-part BBC Dracula series last year, Gareth? Well, I have a lot to say about that.
Ooh.
I loved it and hated it all at the same time. I thought the first two episodes I thought the first two episodes were very good. I thought the third episode was almost unwatchable. But it was a little too woke for my liking. There was a lot of woke shit in it, which really pushed my buttons and pushed me off it. But ultimately,
Like
anything Dracula floats my boat. If you know what I mean. Now then, as it happens. So there you go.
I'm gonna open the old citrus slice.
The old citrus slice.
I always like to flip these things around a few times before I open them because
when I flip things around like that, I always think of Superman and the Phantom Zone when they're in that thing going ah. Remember that Christopher when they're in that sheet of glass, the Phantom Zone.
Yeah,
General
I used to watch
Zod.
Superman and
remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to watch that movie and jump off the back of the couch with a cape on.
Dude, I got a story. About this. So years ago, I think it was my cousin. This must have happened in like the 90s. And I was over his house, and he had a little boy. He's not a little boy anymore. He's a grown ass man. By the way, I hate that the terminology "grown ass man." I hate it. But his
ass is grown.
Back in the 90s, he was a little kid, and he was telling me the story, and he said, "Oh, he scared us to death." I'm like, "What happened?" He said, well, "When he was a little kid, he was obsessed with Superman. So we bought him it was like pajamas, but with like the cape." And it had the S, the thing, and he would run around, pretending he was flying, and be like, "I'm Superman," and in the house and everything. You know what I mean? Like kids are like, "Yeah, I'm Superman. I can do anything." Ha ha ha. So, well, eat your fucking dinner. It was that kind of thing, right? And they had a 2-story house, and. One day, the dad was sitting down in the living room. The TV was on, and behind the TV was a window, and then there was the backyard. And he's watching TV. And as he's watching TV in the window, he sees, shoop, he sees this little body in a blue thing and a red cape go past the window.
Jesus. Jesus.
So the kid had been up on the top thing, and he fucking jumped out of the window thinking he was fucking Superman, dude. And he went, shoo. I mean, luckily, he was fine. He got the wind knocked out of him, but ultimately he was am I boring you? Are you okay? But ultimately
No.
Ultimately,
I've got the fatigue from fucking
ultimately he was
moving
fine.
a big mesquite.
But the funny thing is that when he was telling me this story, expecting me to be all like, "Oh my God," and all concerned, I was like, "Oh my God, that's." I was fucking dying to laugh. I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, "Oh, that's terrible."
Biggest dickus.
Yeah, exactly. It was fucking biggest dickus all over again when he's telling me this story of this little body going past the window. Yeah. Incontinentia.
That's funny. Incontinentia buttocks. Blow your noses and seize him.
Biggest dickus.
He's got the really bad speech impediment.
Oh,
He can't say R's.
Roderick.
Roderick, we don't have a Wadwick.
A Roderick.
A Wadwick? Yeah,
Centurion,
it's funny.
strike him.
Threw him to the ground.
Threw him to the ground. Let's see. Steve Will says Terrence Stamp was Zod. Yeah, Terrence Stamp was great as General Zod. Yeah.
Strike him, Jim.
Lex Luthor.
Strike him, Centurion.
Ruler,
Rather roughly.
Lex Luthor, ruler of Australia, operate the machine. Yeah. Hey, Mikey, don't jump out the window.
Right there.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you got the shirt on, dude.
Fall faster.
You got the shirt on. Don't jump out the window. But yeah, that
very
happened.
tempting.
That's a great story. All right, so Citra, etc. Hey, we only got three. We got 2 spots. So should we see who else can come on?
Yeah.
We got 2 more spots. If any of you mental cases want to join us, so there's the link. If you wanna come on by and say hello, we'd love to meet you. Honestly, please, sir, can I have some more? I want to Loompa Loompa now, Daddy.
I want to Loompa Loompa now.
All right, Wonka. How much?
I want a golden egg. I want a squirrel. I want to
Loompa Loompa now. Let's see.
It was the new one where they were squirrels. Where she was a bad nut.
Willy Wonka. Yeah.
Was there something like not politically correct about being a bad egg or something?
A bad egg? No, I don't think
They
so.
had to change it. They had to change it to a bad nut to in
Really?
the new one. Yeah, it was a bunch of squirrels instead of golden goose.
No way. I was unaware of that. I don't know. I don't know if
Yeah,
there was
she's like, I want a squirrel. I want a squirrel. Yeah.
I don't know. So apparently they're making, you know Hollywood now. Hollywood has it's official. They have completely run out of ideas. They have no
They
new.
just remake all
They have
shit.
no new ideas whatsoever.
They're gonna remake Enemy Mine at some point. Remember that one?
You
Dennis,
know it's
Dennis
coming.
Quaid.
Dennis Quaid and fucking Louis Gossett Jr. You know that shit's coming.
Love
But-
that movie.
That was a good movie actually.
I love that movie. Please don't remake it.
But they're doing like origin movies now. You know they did like they got like the Cruella de Vil origin movie that came out now. And origin movies are movies that nobody asked for or wants to see. Right?
But they are necessarily to fill the gaps of other stories that were
because
told.
I mean,
they're retcons.
if nobody had made Cruella and they did like a survey, how many of you want to see the origins of Cruella de Vil's life? There would have been an overwhelming response of nobody, right? Because nobody gives 2 fucks about that stupid bitch's life.
But she was misunderstood, right?
Yeah, she was evil in Dalmatians, but now
wasn't evil.
we can show her in a sympathetic light. We can show her why she became evil.
She was suffering.
Dude, I mean,
She was suffering her whole life.
They should
Yeah,
really,
that's why she was a wicked witch.
Exactly. They need to put me.
Yeah, we know
they
she was
need
suffering.
to put
Show her
me.
being bitch.
Put me in charge of Hollywood. I would fix this shit in half a fucking second. All these mental cases. We want to do an origin story. If anyone said, well, actually, I said, anyone have any ideas for movies? I think we should do an art. You're fired. I think we should do an art. You're fired. Get the fuck out of here. You're a mental case.
We should do a re.
Yeah, I should do an art. Shut the fuck up.
They did the same thing for Maleficent. And that
We'll do a reinterpretation of
Maleficent. We're going to do the origin story of Dude, nobody can even fucking say Maleficent, let alone make a fucking movie about it.
Anemone.
It's a bunch of nonsense.
anybody
Nobody
ever
gives
say
a rat's
Cinderella,
ass.
though?
How about you make a fucking original movie instead of remaking origin sequel?
I know,
Stop with this
why
stupid shit.
Why with the Maleficent instead of Cinderella? Why isn't the story about the dragon.
Right.
Right? Just the fucking dragon. Wasn't
Right.
there a dragon?
I don't know. The fucking
Or the dude that had the sword and he killed shit.
Dude, you're asking me questions that
way more exciting.
that only my 8-year-old self knows the answers to, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, that was the only exciting part as a male child watching those movies was
Oh
like,
my God.
hell yeah, this guy's like fucking charging in there on a horse with a fucking
Stupid
sword and
as
killing the
fuck.
dragon.
I know. It's
was
ridiculous.
cool.
Yeah. Kill a dragon. Fuck shit. Blow
He
shit
killed
up.
something.
Isn't
killed
it
something.
amazing that like the Fast and the Furious movies are now the height of like male storytelling? You know what I mean?
It's,
I mean,
it's like the stupidest thing.
Cars,
They
women,
are the
blowing shit up.
dumbest, most retard, stupid piece of garbage movies ever. But that's where we're at
Yeah.
right now. Is for if you want
You
to
get John Cena speaking fucking Mandarin, apologizing to China for
Oh
calling
my
Taiwan
God.
a country.
John Cena is a fucking he's a little bitch, dude.
Fucking-
I would have told them to
Yeah.
go fuck themselves. Apologize
I'm
to
so
those
sorry.
fucking
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
fuck those fools. Taiwan is a
Because
country.
most
And
of the
end
people
of
that
story.
watch those garbage movies are in China.
Oh my god.
That's why. And he knows that, and he wants the money.
I
That's
want to
what
get
he's all about, is
paid.
money.
I don't give a
And it
fuck
was
about
like,
Taiwan.
come on,
I don't
dude,
even
I
know what the
lost all
fuck
respect for
Taiwan
that dude.
is. I just want my paycheck, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Called it a country and shit.
Country, counties. I don't give a. I don't even know what. Just give me my check. I don't give a shit.
But say it in Mandarin.
Ling Tao Wai, I don't want check.
See, that's where your work comes in, and
There
you
you
get
go.
the paycheck for.
There you go. I'm fired now for fucking.
You say that. You say that
making
shit in
fun of that
perfect
shit.
Mandarin.
I know it's ridiculous, dude. It's fucking. I'm so tired of all these movie companies, sucking on the tit of China. Fuck those retards. Why are we? Why
That's
are we,
the actual
Why are
dude
we
doing
involved
it.
with those stupid
Yeah.
imbeciles? I mean, their entertainment industry is a fucking retard fest. It's garbage. It's fucking.
They got
garbage.
Jackie Chan. That's it.
It's so shit.
Well, they had Jackie Chan until he sucks. No.
Oh my god. Anyway, okay, I gotta get a refill. So let's play some Mark Reboulet, and then we'll see if anyone
Yeah,
else.
think
can-
about the next thing you're gonna rant about.
Okay, I won't rant about anything. I am like a mental case, dude. I have opinions on. I have opinions.
Know that.
I have opinions on opinions. That's how fucked up I am.
If you don't have opinions and you don't piss somebody off, then what the fuck are you doing with your life?
Exactly. Then why bother? Anyway, let's do the Mark Reboulet thing so we can empty our bladders and refill our beers. We'll be right back, folks. You're watching the Mindset Live Friday Night Howl. We'll be back in a minute. Enjoy Mark Reboulet. It's good stuff.
Oh, it's impossible for me not to fall in love with you, baby. Yeah, but want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. No. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Go ahead, baby. Tell me that you love me tonight.
Go ahead, baby.
I heard my cat make that noise the other night.
What?
It's like, feed me!
Where's Mike gone? Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Mike, hey, we got 24
probably went
likes.
to the go.
We got 24 likes on the channel. Let's see if we can get it to like 28. You know?
That's fantastic.
So
We got 30 people watching.
if we can get like up to let's see if we can get up to 28 likes. So if you haven't hit the like button, do it now. Do it now. Hit the like button. hit the button, absolutely. I'm a cop, you idiot. Hit the like button right there. You got 20. Where I go? We have 25. Come on, let's go. Hit it. Hit the
Yeah,
button.
remember that Arnold movie called Eraser, and he had the guns that could see through the walls and shit.
You've been erased.
You've just been erased. I love
You've just
that.
been erased. He's like, can you imagine? They probably had like writers' rooms where they're like, hey, Arnold, we have this. I don't care. Well, it has to have a catchphrase. Every movie I get into, it has to have a catchphrase. I don't care. It has to have a catchphrase. It has to be erased. I'll be back. You know what I mean? It's like he's like a fucking mental case. I has to have a catchphrase.
The pizza, Arnold's Pizza Shop answering machine thing.
Oh, he's like,
Yes.
good morning.
Remember that shit?
Oh shit!
Yeah. You've called the
spilling
Arnold's
beer.
Pizza Shop.
I'm spilling beer.
I'm not here now. I'm out killing pepperonis. If you want a pizza, if you want to reach me, I don't care.
I don't care.
Because I'm not here.
I don't care.
Can't you realize that, idiot?
Idiot. Have you
But
heard
if you
the
want the
ones
pizza
where they do
sometime in the
the
next few
what-
days.
where they do the
I remember.
well, they do
The whole
the
thing.
soundboard, and they call people up, and they're like, "Hello," and they're like, "Good morning, how are you?"
I'm Detective John
It's like,
Campbell.
Hi, who's
I'm a
calling?
cop, you idiot.
I'm Detective John. He's like, "What?" I have questions.
love
I have some questions. I want them answered immediately. Okay, who is your daddy, and what does he do? And the guy on the phone is like, "What the fuck is this?
How is this? What's going
What's
on?
going on?
Who is your daddy?
And what does he
What
do?"
does he do? I
It's
got a
like,
couple
Yeah.
questions. Yeah, one
Good.
can't.
Good morning. How are you? It's great.
I love
man.
that shit. It's so
It's
funny.
great. All right, we're up at 26. Come on, guys. We got one more. We need one more person just to take half a second out of their very busy schedule and hit a button.
Join
It'll
us.
It'll take
One
you
of us.
literally less than a second to hit that button.
Yeah, there's a Stephen Lynch song that says that. Have you ever heard of Stephen Lynch?
No. He's
Comedic singer.
Is he David's?
He's a comedic singer.
David's brother.
I don't know who that is.
David, you know who David Lynch
Forgive
is?
me for being ignorant. I don't know who that is. Yeah,
The
but I know
director?
who Stephen Lynch and Liam Lynch is.
You know who David Lynch is?
Stephen Lynch has a song about kittens
Kittens. Oh no.
and how if you kill them, they make your day better. It's fucking dark, but it's really funny. Like, look it up.
Dark
Stephen-
stuff.
Stephen-
Dark humor is notoriously funny.
It
Steve,
is funny. It is.
Steve Wills is saying Miles exited out of the window. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it just sounds hilarious.
He wants me to jump.
All he saw was his feet. Like
Absolutely.
like,
He probably saw the black goo coming out of the window. You gotta leave right now. I'm getting out of here right now. The black goo is coming. Blue Velvet. Yeah, David Lynch directed Blue Velvet. Have you seen that movie?
he's a
Blue Velvet.
director.
David
It
Lynch.
sounds familiar.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
but
you should to
just
make
keep
the-
naming them.
let me-
Keep naming. I don't know.
Eraserhead, Dune.
I heard of Dune.
Yeah, he's made a bunch of movies. Yeah, he made
Did they do a remake of Dune?
They are. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. It's supposed to come out this year
Interesting.
sometime.
Okay.
Well, I posted the link. Nobody joined, so they either don't want to join or they're a bunch of pussies.
They're intimidated.
They've been erased.
They've just been erased.
Absolutely. I'm a cop, you idiot.
Remember that? What was the one where he had the blisters under his eyelid for how many times he's been cloned?
Oh, the something day. Was it the third day or the something
Seventh
like that?
day.
Seventh day.
The sixth day.
Sixth day or seventh day?
Yeah.
Sixth day.
Sixth day.
And he's got like a bunch of bumps under his eyelid, and that
tells
means
me how many times I've
which
been-
clone he is, and he
Clone.
keeps meeting himself, and that was crazy.
I actually enjoyed that movie.
That movie was like, what?
Give
What
me
the
a
fuck is
I actually
happening?
enjoyed
Like
it.
all
It
of a
was-
sudden, just
give me a motorcycle, keys, and your clothes. I need
easy
your bike.
keys,
I need your keys.
your clothes.
He's like, "Fuck
your
you,
motorcycle.
man! Fuck you!"
Puts the
Fuck you,
fucking
asshole.
cigar out on his flesh. What the?
What the guy with the pool cue behind the back of his head. Oh, that's great, dude. It's so
They
good.
don't know. He's
So
a
what-
machine, even if he's not a machine.
They when they remastered and re-released Terminator 2 in the movie theaters about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was so stoked. I was so like, oh, I gotta go see it in the theater again. So I said, I convinced my kids. I'm like, you gotta come. This is be a life-changing moment. It's one of the greatest sci-fi movies, action movie. Great, you'll love it. They went there, dude. They were bored out of their fucking minds.
What?
They were bored out of their minds.
Of the old ones?
They were like, "Oh my God, when is this over?" Because
which one? Which Terminator?
Terminator 2 is over. It's over 2 hours in length. It's a long movie. You know,
It's
great
a long
movie.
movie, but that's the best one.
it is a great movie. It is a great movie.
It's the best.
But they were
That's like the
they were
first
"Oh my
Jurassic
God,
Park."
When is this over? And I took them to see Close Encounters of the Third Kind in the movies too. And I have to say, I'm such a huge fan of Close Encounters. Is probably it's in the top 5 of my most favorite movies. And I've seen this movie.
Did you know George Lucas claims to have been abducted by aliens and taken to other universes where
What?
he talked? Yeah, and that when he was writing
Star
the
Wars?
stuff for Star Wars, that he was worried that he wasn't going to be able to create the amount of alien life that he actually witnessed.
Where are you getting this from?
That's why he. Yeah, dude, this is
What kind of
old.
drugs was he on?
But you could probably look it up if you dig deep. That
Yeah, but-
he has some story.
Yeah, but
he had some story.
where are
at
you?
some point.
Where are you, Spock? Where are you getting this from, Spock? Where are you getting this
Oh,
from?
yeah, I'm pulling this right out of my mind from reading it myself like years ago.
Here's the
So being able to just know, but that's what I'm saying. If you dug just by keywords, right?
George Lucas,
George
space
Lucas
aliens,
abducted. Aliens storyboard for Star Wars.
Star
Blah,
Wars.
blah,
Okay, I'm gonna.
I want to know what he was on.
Well, that doesn't mean he was on. It might have happened. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to,
I mean,
take a look at that.
he had claimed like
Mike
think
is
he
like,
was
yeah,
pretty
sure it
specific.
happened.
Yeah, sure.
He's like, yeah, sure it did.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah, sure, that,
sure it
you know,
happened.
I know
Abducted.
somebody that'll do that for you too.
Yeah. He's like, hey, you keep talking like that, the abduction's going to be real. You're going to be in the trunk of my fucking car.
Hey, don't say those words in Las Vegas,
Hey.
man.
Ooh. So I don't know.
Abduction.
I've never heard that before about George.
Yeah. I mean, look it up. It might not be true, but I remember reading it and thinking it was interesting.
All right,
and thought I should look it
let me
up.
search for it now. George
I can't confirm whether it's exactly
Lucas.
true or not, but
alien abduction. There we go. George Lucas alien abduction. Let's see.
please be something. Please be something.
George Lucas admitted he may have gone too far in an early Phantom Menace. No, that's not it.
No.
George Lucas. What's this? George Lucas. Here you go. Revealed. Real George Lucas captured in 1980, held captive by hostile aliens. Anonymous staff at Lucasfilm have finally come clean. Yeah, this is a goof. This is a joke. This is a fucking spoof.
Yeah, but it's. I don't know if I read it off a spoof website or not, but.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it, man. And you know what? I'm open to that.
But I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm
I
open
wouldn't
to
doubt
it being
it.
real, but I'm not seeing it.
Like it's almost like when I read it years ago, it stuck in my memory so well that I was almost repeating it verbatim, right? But because, but
I don't know. I that's such a wacky theory that I kind of wish it was true.
Maybe it is true.
Maybe it is. Yeah, I would love that shit to be true.
You see all the cantina scenes and stuff where there's just ridiculous amounts of.
You know my favorite cantina scene? You know the famous one is that one? Remember that?
The butt faces?
Yeah, but my favorite one is when they're talking to Han Solo and they're going pop-a-dop, pop-a-dop,
Who shot first?
Oh, Han shot first for sure, and they edited it all janky to make it look like he do you remember that, dude? Because he did, and Jabba the Hutt was a dude. He wasn't a big slug.
I'm Han Solo, Captain of the Millennium Falcon. Chewie here tells me you're looking to pass us to the Alderaan system. If it's a fast ship, you mean you never heard of the Millennium Falcon? Should I have? It's the ship that made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
A buddy of mine had the original copy that was released in theaters.
Yeah, I have
on
that.
Laserdisc.
I have it.
On Laserdisc.
I did have it on Laserdisc.
Nice, and it had the original scenes unaltered without Jabba the Hutt as a slug, and he was a man.
Yeah, it was an Irish guy.
Yeah, but he just wore fur and shit.
Yeah, he's an Irish dude. He's like, come on, Han Solo, where's my fracking cargo?
Should have stayed
Where's my cargo? Don't be fucking dumping my cargo every fucking minute.
Can you imagine him with Leia on the end of a chain and then her choking him out?
I know. I'd be like, Leia,
it would have been fucking way more exciting than a big slug thing.
Get your fucking... I'm turning it to Scottish now. Get your fucking tits out, will you? But yeah, it was like... it was. The original scene was like... It was like an Irish actor who played Jabba. And then years later, when George Lucas went in to fucking tweak the
to
stuff,
butcher everything,
he changed it
to rape the films.
Yeah, to just
like South Park said, they're raping him.
Can't he just leave it alone?
South Park.
South Park, yeah.
Can't he just leave things alone? Why does he have to mess with stuff?
What did they raped Raiders? Right?
Mm.
Yeah. they went in and they were like, oh, let's rape Indiana Jones.
What did they do to Indiana Jones? How did they change it?
You didn't see that the newest one?
No, what
where
they
they're
do?
up against the Russians?
Oh,
you didn't see that one?
This crystal skull?
Where
is that
the crystal skull with the aliens at the end.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant they.
Did you like that? Because I thought it was a little bit much for Indiana Jones, even.
I thought you meant they went back and they changed They went back and they retconned.
No, they just
in South Park.
No, they just took the story and just fucking raped it, kind of like they did with Star Wars. Where they're just like, let's not pay attention to any congruity in the storyline where people can look in and try to make sense of it, and then it's just like, what the fuck has happened? Like the new Star Wars.
Yeah, the new Star Wars trilogy, the sequel trilogy, was from my humble perspective, is absolute fucking shit.
the worst swordsmanship in all of the movies.
It was horrible.
Period.
It was horrible.
Right?
It was horrible.
Period. Like the worst swordsmanship. The fucking the girl was fucking killing herself half the time.
Well, I wish.
And then there was like disappearing weapons and stuff. Did you see that? Like,
so
where
let me tell you a quick story. When I walked out of the movie theater after watching, why are you laughing? I haven't even finished the fucking story yet.
Why you laugh?
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the visual I have of you walking out of the theater after that movie with wide open eyes, just like shaking your head side to side, going, "The fuck?"
I walked out of the theater after The Last Jedi, and I went to my car and I opened the trunk and I took out my AK-47. No. And I got,
you're gonna trigger Aurora people.
But I remember I got in the car and I'm sitting.
That's what they said when Batman came out.
I know. I got in the car and I'm sitting in the car and I'm like, why am I angry? And I felt really fucking angry after.
It's that mind control serum they were pumping into you. Did you have the?
Because the movie
is
was
just a program.
It was so bad.
The movie is just the program, though.
Fucking, it was brutal.
Remember in Clockwork Orange where they showed the movie, right, to make him sick, but to make them sick, they gave him a drug that made him sick.
There you go,
right?
Like what Mike did right there with his eyeball.
They gave him the drug to make him sick, so that when that shit, when you go there and you get the popcorn and the hot dog and the fucking drinks, what do you think's in that shit? It's fucking definitely some kind of poison or something. The same kind of shit from Clockwork Orange that they're dripping in his eyes.
Okay, hey, you need
and then the fucking movie is just the program, man.
Hey, calm down over there.
Get my foil head.
You're talking fucking crazy shit now. Fucking popcorn poisoning. How about the popcorn's fine, the soda's fine, all that shit is fine, but the movie is shit. How about that? How about all the popcorn is good, everything is good, but the movie is a piece of garbage?
Hey, that's good enough for me.
You know?
Hey, I used to work at the movie theater, and the popcorn wasn't bad. It was good. It's actually coconut oil, believe it or not.
Coconut oil?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
The butter is actually coconut oil. It's not butter at all.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah. It's coconut, man.
I can't believe it. Mike, are you gonna jump out of the second floor with that shirt on? Tell me the truth. Be honest.
Yeah.
Get a cape on. What are you doing?
As soon as I spoke enough, I think I'm Superman and jump out the window.
How much have you smoked tonight? Be serious. Tell me right now.
Not much.
Not much. Okay.
Hey Mike, I'll donate $10 if you jump on the bed right now with a cape.
Let's do that. Let's chat room. Do you want Mike to jump on the bed?
I'll do it, man. I'll do it for $10.
I'm out.
Use that $10. $10. He's thinking about the shit he could buy.
If you donate $10 right now, Mike will jump on the bed with a cape on.
You put the cape on first, so it gives him confidence.
Put the cape on first. What's the matter with you, Mike? Get to the chopper. I'm gonna cop you with you. Do it now.
Yeah. So who's got $20 on? Who's got $20 on? Mike's got Superman underwear.
Mike's got the super. He's wearing.
How'd you know?
He's wearing underoos. He's got the Superman underoos on.
I had the Superman underwear.
Batman, Superman, whatever the fuck.
Grew out of them a long time ago.
He's still fucking wearing them, dude. Yeah, I'm still wearing them.
They're
a little bit tight, but I'm still wearing them.
Yeah, that's why I'm in a wheelchair. I'm paraplegic because my underwear cut off the circulation of my legs. And I'm
Stephen Hawking, but I still got my underoos on, you motherfuckers. I'm all jacked up, but I got underoos.
He never had kids, did he?
What's that?
Did he have kids?
Who?
Did he have kids?
Who?
Stephen Hawking.
Are you kidding me, dude? The guy could barely fucking move. You think he's gonna have kids?
But I mean, in vitro. Come on.
I don't know,
It's science. Because science.
Science.
They could do, right? The dude was walking around. He wasn't walking, but he was rolling around, fucking blowing on tubes with his tongue.
They
And
see
shit,
me rolling.
talking.
I was about to sing that.
Stephen
I mean,
Hawking.
he was like, he would go,
Well, you know what, dude? This guy, like, he was all jacked up. He could barely fucking move.
for like half an hour, and
He's
then
blinking his eyes to
prove
move
some crazy
shit, and the computer be like, "Hello, welcome. I am Stephen Hawking." For all we know, some guy in the back room is working that machine. He's just some fucking puppet. Do you know what I mean?
I saw a one-on-one.
You know what I mean?
I saw a one-on-one thing where they were actually doing it in real time, where he was actually.
Oh, here we go. Newsflash. Newsflash.
Yeah.
Patricia says Hawking has children.
He does. Okay. Well, that's
Now-
good.
now
I'm glad.
Are
The
they
question,
way,
the
or
question I
have
have,
it
the question I
succeeded?
have about Hawking has children, are they his biological children? Or are they just children that he has locked up in his basement?
They're the ones that never escaped.
He has children.
Oh shit!
Because it puts the
Oh,
lotion on
God.
its skin, or it gets the hose again.
No, you guys say the robotic voice.
It puts the lotion
Again,
on its
we can
skin,
come back
or
to
it
South
gets the
Park and the
hose
Christopher
again.
Reeves. The South Park Christopher Reeves sucking the fetal fucking
Oh,
fluid.
yes, yes.
He would, like,
South Park
break open the fetus and suck the fucking spinal fluid out. So, just talking about it sounds fucked up, but at the time it was like, it was funny, right? It was funny.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Simon B.A. says the UK government has just jacked off the Hawking estate out of $4 million in taxes. There you go.
He hadn't been paying them taxes because he probably had some kind of disability waiver that didn't carry on to his family.
No, dude, they're like, I don't give a fuck if you're in a wheelchair. Where my money at, bitch? Where my motherfucking
I bet it's
money?
the government saying now that the family owns it, and the real estate has probably been sitting for a few years before they actually did anything. They're like, you now owe this much in taxes.
But isn't it kind of isn't it ironic though that a guy who could barely move had an estate?
Damn straight, dude. I would hope that if I became like completely paraplegic like that and couldn't talk or just could only move my tongue and eyes, that I could be smart enough to fucking wrangle myself a deal like that.
Yeah.
He didn't start when he was in a wheelchair. I mean, he started a long time ago. He was like a child prodigy.
He's fucking working angles, that guy. He's working it.
Maths.
Yeah. Yeah. I know my sums, therefore I can get an estate. Even though my body is all jacked up and fucking crippled, I can make lots of money.
I mean, and then there's like thousands and thousands of people exactly like him that are probably geniuses, but they're in like institutions that are being taken care of by nurses.
Well, let's be honest. They're either geniuses or demonically possessed.
I get that.
It's one or the other,
get
right?
That.
You
It's
know.
funny. I actually think that's funny because and the reason I think that's funny
it's one or
is
the other.
because they used to actually think that the mentally ill were demonically possessed, and they would like lock them up and torture them and shit because they were like, we could torture the demons out of them, right? Because these people back then they didn't. They had to cut people open to see what was inside of them.
Can you help a poor altar boy fighter?
I mean, these people back then were so stupid. You got to think about it. Like they were like cutting people open to see what's inside, and they still got it wrong.
Yeah, what's inside? Yeah.
They had these medical books with like stupid
why you do
shit
this
in
to
there
me,
that's
Demi?
not actually
Demi,
there.
why you do this to me, Demi? Why? Why you do this to me?
Have you seen any of those old medical books before it was actually like real medicine?
I don't think
I have a clip here, an old vintage clip from the future that I'd like to play. Here we go.
Hello? Hello? I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm recording this in the past to send to the future. If you're watching this, you're watching the Mindset Live Friday Night Howl. Be seeing you.
There you go. See that? He's from the future.
Hello? Hello?
Is this your new intro now?
I like that.
Hello. Hello.
I
I'm
like that
calling from the
stained
future.
or
Yes.
old
Absolutely, dear
like
boy.
radioactive
Yes.
8mm film look.
Yeah.
Was that your new intro now, or is it just some random video just
Hey.
recorded from the
Mike,
future that
Mike,
jumped in the
Mike,
past?
Hey, calm down.
That you're looking at?
No, it was just I was just playing around earlier on today, and I thought this would be a fun thing to do. That's how fucked up in the head I am, Mike. Come on, please.
That's true.
Hey, don't
I mean,
agree. Don't
what?
agree with me, please. Come on.
There we go. See,
Hey,
that's
I
how
got-
you do it.
Steve Will says Stephen
fill
Hawking
it up
had
a little.
kids too, in the basement, chained up.
Well, I don't want to offend anybody in here.
That looks.
I'm
delicious.
highly offended that you live in
Oh,
Texas,
see,
but you have a
Like
Seahawks
a-
cup. What's wrong with
I'm
you?
from Seattle.
Ah,
I
okay.
moved to Texas when I was 21, and I've lived here for
Mhm.
over a decade now. So
Can I-
actually, a
what
third
part
of my
of
life here in
Can I
Texas.
explain to you how fucked up my mind
Central, South.
South. Okay.
is? So someone said the other day, Mike will bear witness to this. Said, "Yeah, I'm going to go to Seattle," and I said, "Oh, how is Seattle?"
You told that joke once before.
I know, but it never fails. It never fails. How is Seattle?
You know, there's
How's that?
there's a Native American.
I don't know.
There's
That's
a
why we
Native
go see
American
them.
weapon
Oh,
called
you're
an
going to go
addle-addle.
Seattle? How's Seattle?
There's like Native American tribes everywhere up there. It's
I know.
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
If you like exploring, there's a fort called Fort Casey up there in Seattle.
Fort
It's
Casey.
like
Ah.
it's out in the bay, and it's really awesome. Man. It's got like all the guns and shit still there.
I went to Seattle in
pop-up
like
guns.
the late '80s or early '90s. I went there for like 2 or 3 days. It was right when the whole grunge thing was kicking off, and I was there, and it was fun. It was fun. Yeah. Yeah. I remember I did get very, very drunk up there. I had was it like I think it was like a sake bar. Are you gonna play? Okay, I'm gonna put you full screen. Let's hear it. Come on, do it.
Is that? I don't remember how it goes anymore.
Ding a ding a ding a ding a ding ding a ding a ding.
I don't remember how it goes
Oh
anymore.
my god.
It was the first song I ever learned.
Where the
Teen-
fuck is Frank?
Smells Like Teen
Where's
Spirit.
Frank Tiggs when we need him?
Yeah,
Where's
Frank.
the-
I can't remember.
Where's that Frank guy? Where's he at? Hey, do you know? Can you play? I am an antichrist. I am an anarchist.
No. I don't know any songs anymore.
I don't know any songs anymore.
I just know how to jam like some kind of weird gypsy wagon fucking person. Seriously. I only know how to play like weird like I only know how to improvise now.
Panjeet Singh says grunge isn't a thing. It's just how people dress in the temperate rainforest. So when Panjeet says that, I'm like, he's either joking or he's a fucking idiot. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense. Mike says, "With the real Frank, please stand up."
With the real, I know, Frank.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. Hey.
Okay. All right. Okay. Excellent. All right. Okay.
Oh, dude. No stairway.
Stairway.
Denied.
No stairway. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, very good. We're getting requests now in the chat room. Simon BA says, "Play exploited sex and violence, Dan."
I wish I knew how to play anything that somebody wanted me to play. If I was like at the crossroads and that's what I could ask the devil, right? I would say, let me play anything that somebody asked me to play better than anybody has ever played it before.
The crossroads.
Right?
That's actually a good one.
But let nobody ever film it.
Right. Yeah.
And it would be only infamous. Nobody would ever catch it on camera. It would only be word of mouth, like, "Oh man, have you seen this shit?" "Yeah, I've seen it," but nobody can catch it on fucking camera like the fucking Bigfoot or something.
Bigfoot. Steve Wills is still talking about Stephen Hawking. He's saying Stephen Hawking was able-bodied until his early 20s. So, in other words, he had time to fuck.
Yeah.
Like, people... Before
but
you
did
get
he
all,
have time to procreate?
Before you get all jacked up, he had time to to spread.
Hey, I'm not doubting his abilities. All right,
spread his seed.
Spread that seed.
Spread that seed.
Can you believe it? No, seriously, dude. Think about this. Stephen Hawking was out there fucking bitches and getting them pregnant, and he was 20, and he was all jacked up. And Mike can't.
Here, you wanna borrow this? You wanna borrow this? You can.
He's like, Mike's like. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Punches. Okay. Step away from the guitar. Step away from the guitar.
Oh,
Put
right.
the guitar. Put the guitar on the ground. Step away from the guitar.
I forgot you were one of those people that go to the park with an Uzi looking for the guys with the guitar.
How do you know that, dude? Did I talk about that? Did I talk about that in the previous show? I can't remember.
Yeah, you've talked about it a couple times.
Yeah, it's very annoying to me.
Where you're like, hey. Well, no, Percy brought it up because he was like, I can't believe that you act like that, because it's like, dude, this guy's playing. This guy playing amazingly,
right?
And this,
right?
And then
he wasn't playing
this
amazing.
fucking piece of shit. Go back home.
But Percy was shocked, and I'll tell the story once again. So Percy and I were walking through a park, and we're walking through the park, and we're talking, and there's a guy sitting on the park bench with a guitar, and he's playing. And I was like, "Look at that fucking imbecile over there. What is he doing?" And Percy was like, "What?" Like, he couldn't believe it. Like someone would have I'm like, you know what? If you wanna practice the fucking guitar, go home and fucking practice. What are you doing in the fucking public? No one wants to hear your stupid bullshit. No one wants to hear you fuck up Stairway to Heaven. Go home and practice. Why are you doing it in public? It's very annoying. And Percy he was shocked. He was like, "Oh my god!" He was shocked.
What if they're on a stage? What if it's the same person on a stage in a park?
No, that's the same. Yeah.
Where you're like, why are they giving this guy a fucking microphone?
It's like I don't want to hear your nonsense. You know. Go home and practice. Don't practice.
Jimi Hendrix.
Can you imagine if I was? Yes, Jimi Hendrix. Purple Haze.
Why is this fucking homeless fucking bum bastard?
There was this
fucking
guy.
He's playing this shit back.
He was going, hey Joe, where you going with that fucking gun in your hand? But it's like just imagine if I was learning.
He's
to
got
sing.
the damn guitar upside
Imagine-
down, and it's strung all wrong and shit. Like this guy doesn't know shit.
Imagine you're like the greatest singer in the world, but you need to practice a new song, and you go to the fucking park to practice it. How annoying would that be? It would be super annoying.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, but to be fair, you can
just
only
shut the fuck up. Go home and practice.
you can only hear
What if he
somebody
was
with an
singing,
acoustic
too?
guitar
Yeah, I don't want to
from,
hear
like,
that shit.
a certain amount of feet away at the park.
Dude, go home.
You have to be
Go-
like pretty
Go
close.
home and practice your fucking guitar. Do not practice.
Be
in
honest, you
public.
walked over to the guy. Be honest, you walked over to the guy
No,
so
I
you could
didn't.
hear what he was
I
playing.
didn't. I walked faster.
You didn't?
I walked faster to get out of ear range, so I don't have to listen
See, it's
to his
different,
fucking
like-
stupid shit.
Did you ever watch The Pick of Destiny with Jack Black?
Yeah,
Yes.
Where he's on the beach and he's playing at people,
yeah, it's horrible.
and he's like really good. He could just sing
It's
what
horrible.
he's
So,
playing.
Did I tell you I met Jack Black? No, I mean serious.
I bet he's a fucking asshole. Is he an asshole?
No, he's fucking great, dude.
Okay,
I'll
he's
tell you-
actually cool.
He's really cool. I'm gonna say I took a picture with him too.
He
He's like-
smokes weed.
He does smoke weed. Copious.
Oh yeah.
Let me see, yeah, I'll show you a picture of me and Jack. Hang on, me and Jack. Let me see. Hang on. Blah. Let me see. Like there we go. That's me and Jack.
Hey,
We're like
you're taller
brothers.
than him,
We're like fucking brothers, huh? Look at that. Me and Jack.
right? You can fucking fill in for God, what the damn is the fucking?
I thought he
I'm
was
having a
taller.
serious brain fart trying to think of JT's name.
Yeah, he's not a very tall dude, but that was me and Jack. And
Okay. Well, how tall are you? Are you like 6'4"?
I'm like I'm 5'9".
Really?
Yeah, I'm like 5'9". I'm
Really?
like
Damn. So
average
I would
height.
actually be taller than both of you guys standing there.
Yeah, you probably would be. But
How tall are you?
How tall are
I'm
you?
6 foot.
6 foot. Okay, so you're a little bit
So,
taller than me.
so you get be. I'm a little bit taller, but it would just be. It's just weird because when I saw you next to Jack Black, I think,
Yeah.
man, this guy right here is fucking huge. I mean, I didn't think Jack Black is really that small, right?
Someone
No,
asked
he-
you.
But he's
Jack.
a stout.
He is shorter. He was shorter than me, but super nice guy.
Look like twins.
And he,
My sister met Angelina Jolie on the
I met
set of
I met Angelina
fucking
Jolie
baseball
too.
movie
I met Angelina
because my sister was a
Oh,
extra, and you actually see her in the movie. You
Really?
see my sister in the movie. Yeah, and it's
But-
a baseball movie. It's some love story. Angelina Jolie.
But Jack Black laughed at my joke, and that fucking made. Whoa, hey, what is that? Your fucking pacemaker?
It's easier to just mute it.
There you go.
His fire alarm.
Fire alarm.
What's on fire?
What's on fire? You okay? Everything good?
It smells the alcohol. It's the gas
Oh,
detector.
The gas
It
detector.
smells the alcohol. Yeah. Every time I pull alcohol out of the fridge or have
Yeah.
a drink of wine or beer or anything like that.
So
it's-
when I met Jack Black, I was talking to him, and I leaned into his ear, right to his ear, and I said, "Dude," I said, "I gotta tell you," I said, "the government totally sucks, dude." And he went, he leaned back, and he was like, "What? What do you mean?" And I said, "Yeah, it's just a baby's breath away." And I don't know if you know Tenacious D or whatever. But that's
Yeah.
one of their songs. The government totally sucks. And when I said the government totally sucks, he was like, "What? What are you?"
Huh?
Huh? And then I went.
Yeah, that's one of
Yeah.
our songs.
And I was like, "It's just a baby's breath away." And he went, and he literally went like this, "Dude!"
I don't get that
He was like,
reference.
"Dude!"
Fill me
It's one of
in.
the- it's a song
And he
where-
went-
Fill me in,
it's a
Gareth.
song where
What does
it's one
that
of the
mean?
songs.
He went high five
What does it mean? Why is it so important?
because that's the song. See, I could play it.
I don't know.
I could play it, but I don't want to get fucking copyright with these fucking YouTube retards.
You can
mental
play
cases.
16. You can play 15 seconds of it.
No, I can't. I don't want to get
You
these
can't. No,
fools
no,
all
not
fucking
one.
riled up with their stupid fucking draconian copyright nonsense.
What? Get Jack
You
back on
know?
the phone. Get
Yeah,
us
I would
approval.
say.
All right, let me. Hey, Jack, listen. But But there we are. There we are. There's me and Jack.
Cause I'm always fucking singing and I'm always fucking breathing. Cause I'm always fucking breathing and I'm always fucking singing. Cause I'm never fucking stopping. Yeah, I call that inward.
Step away from the
singing,
guitar.
man.
Step
I call that
away from the guitar.
I call that inward singing, man.
Yeah. So
Never
there you
have
go.
to stop
There's my Jack Black Tenacious D story, and he laughed at it, and he was a super cool dude, and I enjoyed meeting him. It was very good. I gave him my business card, and I saw him immediately drop it in the garbage.
Have you ever met Pierce? Have you ever met Pierce Brosnan?
No, I have not.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe
just
by looking at you,
I have not.
I thought maybe by looking at you, you met Pierce Brosnan before.
I have not. No, I have not. I have not met Pierce.
I met
Yes. No, I've not. But I did meet.
Because I played many hours as him shooting people in the ass.
Goldeneye, right?
007.
Fucking Goldeneye.
Yeah,
I
you
did
shoot them with a silenced PP7 in the ass, and they grab their ass and jump around.
Jump around.
It's fucking hilarious.
Angelina Jolie, I did bump into her.
Oh yeah, how many times? How long did?
Only once, dear boy. Only once.
Only once, good.
I'm a gentleman.
A gentleman never tells. Yes.
Yes. I did meet Angelina, and she was very nice, super hot.
Was she shorter than you are?
She was shorter than I am. Yep.
Damn, is she shorter than Jack Black?
I don't know, but she was shorter than me. I met Harrison Ford, who was also shorter than me. I met
You can take him.
Oh, dude, fuck. I met Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's like a fucking dwarf.
You could take that little shrimpy dude.
He's like a dwarf. I could have picked him up and put him in my
but you know he's packing.
I could have put that motherfucker in my fucking pocket.
But he's crazy, man. He's got a bullet with his own name on.
Mel Gibson is not a big dude. Seriously, he is not a big guy. I'm being serious. He is not a big guy.
I would think he was like at least 6'1", 6'2".
No, not even
Especially
fucking close,
how
dude.
Lethal Weapon was.
Not even close.
I'm taller. I'm 6 foot, and I'm taller than probably 90% of the people that I meet.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, I can look down there when I'm checking the groceries out. I can look over the aisles and see everybody. I can see all the other tall
see
people.
everything. Like I think 5'9" is like the average male height, right? 5'9" is it's about
so.
average. Like most
5'9",
most men are about 5'9", 5'10". You know, then obviously there's like.
Then you got these freaks.
Well, you got people who are a lot taller, people who are a lot shorter.
No, you got outliers.
On average,
you got outliers.
On average, it's about you know.
You got to be politically correct here. You got some outliers here and there. You got up here and down here. You know, they used to call sizes like instead of regular, it was called normal.
Normal. That's
not even a joke. Like they'd have
normal.
large, small, and normal.
Yeah, normal.
And they changed it because to make it politically correct, because people were like, normal? What is normal?
What do you mean?
Anyway.
Oh, you mean I'm not normal?
Like the average, the medium, like the median, the middle ground of our sample rate of whoever lives right now.
You mean I'm not normal? I was like,
normal.
No, you're not. You're not normal.
If that means that society is a bunch of fucking psychopaths, and the majority of people are fucking running around just shooting and stabbing their neighbors and shit, and it's like 90%
and stabbing neighbors and stuff
that is
like
technically normal.
Like that.
Right?
Yeah.
That is technically normal if so many people are doing it.
Absolutely.
That's normal, right?
That's much normal. Yeah.
You live in an apocalypse where it's like the crazy fucking shit's happening, and you're just like, oh yeah, that's normal.
It is normal.
No big deal. Like you see in like Harlem. You see in like Harlem where there's like two gang members shooting at each other, and another guy goes riding by on a bicycle like, I ain't got shit to do with this, so I'm good. And I got
Ain't,
shit.
ain't, no, ain't nothing to do with me.
Like,
Ain't nothing
yeah,
to do
man,
with me, son.
just rides by on a bike, like no big deal. They're not gonna aim at me. Yeah.
Ain't nothing to do with me. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit over there, boy.
It's on. This shit's on video and shit.
Mm. I'm looking through my fucking photos here to see if I can find another cool.
This
picture I can
Ecamm
find.
doesn't have the Ecamm doesn't have the chat thing going on. You have to actually.
What chat? You mean chat and
back.
where? What do you mean?
Yeah, where's the chat in Ecamm?
What, to chat to who though?
See, I was having the issue too.
You know, the YouTube chat.
wouldn't
The
come up.
YouTube chat.
Oh, just
YouTube chat.
open up a fucking YouTube window and go to the chat. You can chat.
Okay, well that's what I got going on right now.
Yeah.
I was just thinking because Streamlabs doesn't. Streamlabs has the chat thing.
Yeah, you can chat.
It's basically the same except for that.
Yeah.
Well, the Ecamm,
It
they used to
seems.
have it too on the sides, but I don't know what happened.
They changed
It's
it?
gone. It's not there anymore.
Did they really change it?
Probably, I'm guessing. So now I have the YouTube chat on the side.
Mike broke it.
All road leads to Mike.
There you go. Hey, here's a good picture of me and Matthew Williams.
Oh, you actually met Matthew Williams?
Yeah. There he is. The secret.
Why is he doing the
He's doing
Dr.
like
Evil
a
thing?
Dr.
He's
Evil.
Dr. Evil, isn't he? He's this fucking secret vault Dr. Evil right there.
Dr. Evil.
Yeah.
Evil layer.
Magma.
Magma.
Throw me a freaking bone here.
Hey, throw me a freaking bones.
Throw me a
Mr.
freaking bone here,
Bigglesworth gets
people.
upset. People die.
Throw me a freaking bone here, people. Yeah.
Remember Will Ferrell,
Uh-huh.
right? Will Ferrell, the comedian,
Yeah.
was in that movie, and he was I'm
yeah.
very badly burned.
Yes. Remember the guy?
I've just
Look at my Lucky Charms. Remember the Lucky Charms
And
guy?
that was what's his face too.
I gotta
that
throw my
Irish
Lucky Charms.
Why is everybody always laughing when I say that?
Every time I tell you the Lucky Charms.
They are after me, Lucky
I
Charms.
know it's not right. It's my Lucky Charms.
It's a television commercial.
That's right. That was great, man. That was great,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, baby.
I'm still
Man,
looking through all
that's
these
like sparking me back to my childhood. Those movies.
tons of photos that I have here. Fucking millions of them. I'm trying to find a good
Millions of photographs
Millions.
of the bodies.
one. Millions by billions.
We'll have to select just a few of them so we don't give ourselves away too much.
Yes. Exactly.
Have you ever seen the show?
So what
What We Do in the Shadows.
I do. But what I do is every Father's Day, because Father's Day is coming up, right? Every Father's Day, I always post this picture.
Oh yes, I have a father.
Every Father's Day, I always post this picture on the internet.
Yep, it's from The Shining. Danny. It's okay, boy. Danny. And he's going, meh. He's going,
perfect for a child. Perfect.
Red rum. And my name as a child
He's like,
growing up, and I
okay,
still get called Danny.
Okay, Mr. Torrance.
Danny. Red rum.
Red rum.
Red rum.
Red rum.
And then he sees it in the mirror.
Yeah.
Murder.
Murder. Red rum.
Oh man, do you remember the recent movie, Ready Player One, had references to fucking everything? But it's really amazing, like how many things Ready Player One.
Oh yeah, that's great. What about this, dude? Look. When a girl is taking forever at Bath and Body Works. Fuck, I can't get it to work now. I messed it up.
Hilarious.
It puts the fucking lotion in the basket. Is that great? How great is that? That's fucking awesome.
Put some fucking lotion in the
basket. It puts the fucking lotion in the basket.
Puts the lotion on his skin or else it
Oh,
gets
that's
the
hilarious.
Again. That's great, man.
Or what about the part where he does the tuck? And he's like,
I'd fuck me.
Would you fuck me?
I'd fuck me.
I'd fuck me.
Yeah,
I'd fuck me so hard. And then he backs up. He backs up, and you see him. He's doing the tuck, and he's like, fucking
It's
doing
like,
the like.
goodbye,
he's doing the, like, arm, like-
horses. Remember that? It's like, goodbye, horses.
He's got his lamps made of skin and shit.
Oh, it's great, dude. It's fucking
What was he
great.
making? A suit? What was
Making a
he making? A
suit,
suit
huh?
or something?
Was she
He's
a
making
big,
a
was she a big
human
fat
skin suit.
person? Remember that? It's such a great movie.
Hello, Clarice.
I know. I'm offering you a
I
psychological
can smell your
profile
cunt from here.
based on the case evidence. I'm offering you a,
Remember that? That was
a
the.
psychological profile
remember
of Buffalo
one thing.
Bill based on the case evidence.
I just remember one thing.
What?
I could smell your cunt from
Yeah, I
here.
could smell your cunt from here.
God, dude. And then that dude fucking like was jacking off and throws his jizz in your face.
I'm offering you a psychological profile of Buffalo Bill based
Remember
on
that
case
shit?
evidence.
That was, dude, that was pretty fucking hard. I don't know. That was pretty hardcore.
It was.
I saw that when I was a kid. So
I saw it in
perspective.
real life.
you were probably already an adult when you saw that.
I did. I was already an adult.
I was definitely a child.
I was
when
already.
saw that.
By that time, I was already fucking kidnapping people and committing my own fucking crimes.
I was like so young at that point when I saw that movie. I didn't know what a cunt was.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
what
seriously.
year
When
did
he
you
said,
come out? So at that time,
I didn't know what the fuck he was
so
talking
you
about.
didn't know Mike at that time then.
No, that's like if you came to see me and
Hey,
Mike was with you.
speaking of Mike, I gotta show this.
Is that Mike?
You remember that,
No.
Mike?
I was.
Is that him? Are you at a
You
wedding?
remember that? Remember that?
No, it was,
What is that?
after a Christmas party.
That was when you were fucked
Christmas
up,
party,
dude.
okay.
You were fucked up at that.
You're in
time.
California and nobody came in with a machine gun and
California,
shot
absolutely.
everybody?
You were
No, we
messed.
too, like,
You
so-
were fucked up at that picture.
What,
dude.
what was the name of that breakfast spot we went to?
I don't know.
I
It was,
thought about ordering food, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna pass out right here.
You did. You almost did pass out, dude.
Then,
Yeah.
You almost.
sorry,
He passed
and then
out,
I
be
remember
honest.
ordering the Uber. Now I locked my phone out.
That's right. You ordered the Uber. I ordered the Deutschland, and someone else ordered the Uber, the Alice.
Jodie Foster, what?
Yeah.
Remember that movie Contact? Who was the lady? Who was the chick in the movie Contact? Was that Jodie Foster?
Jodie
Was that
Foster.
Jodie
Matthew
Foster.
McConaughey was in that movie too.
Yeah, and so was Jake Busey. He was the terrorist that
Yeah,
blows
that's
himself
right.
up.
Jake Busey was in it. Yeah. Jake Busey.
He's got those big horse teeth. Hey
Okay.
guys!
Oh, Jake Busey.
Oh, he's also in Starship Troopers. No,
He was. Yeah. He was
Yep,
in Star.
he is,
You,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, he
You know
plays
who
the
else?
fiddle.
Wait. You know who else was in Starship Troopers?
You.
Me.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
I was in
He's in
Starship,
Starship
Troopers.
Troopers. I bet if you look really, because I actually,
No, you can't.
after
see
I
me.
learned that you were in that movie,
I've searched and
I
searched.
fucking
and
tried
searched.
scouring
So
the
technically,
piece of
you're
shit
not in it.
documents on the internet and can't see you,
you
but
can't see me.
wait until it comes out in Blu-ray or some shit like that.
Or John Cena?
I'm waiting
Yeah.
for 4K
And it's a
Ultra.
widescreen and shit.
I'm waiting for
and,
four-
and then you
4K.
finally see you over there in the corner.
I'm waiting
Like,
for
that's me! That's
a
me!
4K Ultra fucking thing so I can really zoom in and see myself in it. But no, you can't see me. But
It's really cool seeing my sister in an actual movie with
I assure you,
Angelina
I
Jolie.
was.
And
I
she's
was,
just going like,
Angelina Jolie.
yeah, I told you. She's She was in the movie with the base. It was a baseball movie.
Oh, right.
My sister
okay.
was in the stadiums in one of the last scenes where,
Uh-huh.
the lovers run to each other and shit.
Oh, cool.
Well, anyway, my sister's in the fucking crowd going
It's just a-
because she didn't know they were filming, and she had been sitting there for so many fucking hours that she was just doing what she normally does when she's kind of bored and nervous. Like, I don't know if I should leave or not. What's going the fuck on? You know,
leave?
she's like,
Should I
kind of
stay?
like
What
biting
should
your
I
nails,
do?
but not really.
Yeah.
It's funny seeing her. I was like, oh, there you are, and I spotted you on your mannerisms, not the way you look.
your mannerisms? You found her?
It was the way you're acting, not the way you look. It was like, I could spot you based on just what you're doing.
Yeah. Found you. Busted.
Weird, right? Very weird.
You know, it's just weird, man. I found more. I found more embarrassing pictures of Mike. I don't know whether I should show them though.
No.
Yes, please do.
This kept.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
See, that's not really even that embarrassing
that's
because
Captain
he's
America, Mike.
He's Captain America.
That's Captain America,
So, I mean,
Mike, right there.
That's cool. That's not even that embarrassing.
That's not really embarrassing.
Well, I didn't know that.
Shit.
That's Captain America, Mike. You remember that? Do you remember that, Mike?
I don't have that picture. Send me that.
I got, dude. That's tip of the fucking iceberg of the fucking pictures I got. Believe me.
You got a picture of him shitting on Karen's desk.
I got a great picture of what's her name? Fucking what's the tennis player Serena Williams. I got a great picture of her. You want to see it?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's Serena.
Be honest, you listen to tennis matches, don't you? You listen to women's tennis matches, don't you? You're like, oh yeah, look at those balls.
Great picture of Serena right there.
Shit.
Pretty gruesome.
That is a great picture. Come on. Come on.
Come on! Oh, come on, work with me here. I'm
me
walking
here.
here.
I'm walking here. I got so
Man,
many
you know,
fucking
ever
pictures,
since fucking Tom Hanks has been ousted as being one of those John Podesta fucking pedophiles.
Oh yeah.
I don't feel comfortable referencing like Forrest Gump anymore.
Yeah.
Or any of those good movies. Because now that I know, I feel like
Now you know
shit,
the truth.
dude, that guy's a fucking asshole. Well, we know all we know is that he went on these flights, right? That he was lodged on these flights, but still, we know that the people that go on those flights are all fucking pedophiles, right?
Well, why would you go on the flight? You know what I mean? It's like if you know.
I mean, if somebody's
is,
like, "Oh, dude, I got a private island and it's fucking awesome," and I got a bunch of beers and a villa and we got a nice beach and it's like fucking Castaway, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, cool." But if he's on the flight register with a whole bunch of other fucking known weirdo fucking Hollywood pedophiles,
up to no good.
and they're all on the same flight.
Absolutely.
Something's fucking weird, right? Something's fucking weird.
Yeah, something ain't right somewhere.
That's all I'm saying. And there's a reason why Tom Hanks hasn't been allowed back in America, and it's not. It has nothing
Wait,
to do
what
with
do you mean?
COVID.
He hasn't come back?
No, man, I don't think he's. I don't think he's back.
No, he must have come back, dude.
I don't think he's back.
Wait, what?
Because he was in. He was
I don't
in.
know.
Like,
I don't know.
he was in.
I've been wrong before.
He was in New Zealand when
Totally said shit.
he allegedly got COVID. But he must have been back since then. Dude.
He's back.
He must have been. There's no way.
He's back. He's been back.
It's like there's no way, and you go, way. You know, he must have come back by then. You know,
Because I think he did one of the Disney sing-along kind of things, and he was on.
he did a Disney.
The first thing when you look
sing-along?
up on Google, I know you should never believe the first thing that pops up on Google or
No.
Bing or Microsoft or whatever.
No.
First thing though that pops up is where is or what happened to Tom
Tom
Hanks?
Hanks.
and then it's from June 28th, 2020, and then it says Tom Hanks' son, Chet, made a video stating what his parents were accused of is true. And threatened the Illuminati threatened the Illuminati on us if we kept talking.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks practiced Satanism too. Tom Hanks bragged about these desires. Some of these children were murdered in sacrifices during his ceremonies, worshiping Lucifer.
I don't know whether that's true.
I mean, if his own son is coming out and being like, "Dude, my dad's a fucking psycho,"
we don't know. We don't know whether his
know.
son is really saying that. That might just be some fucking. The internet is full of bullshit, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's probably. I don't want to give it too much bullshit rating, but probably 65% bullshit.
I would say a little bit.
Maybe more bullshit.
A little more than that. A little more.
All right. Let's go again. Give me another chance here.
All right.
Let's go with 78% bullshit.
78%.
99%. 78. That gives us 22% reality. I think it's the realm of the realm of maybe believability is that maybe 22% of shit is real.
I don't know. I just found a picture of me and Marley Madeline. You know who she is?
No.
She won an.
I knew a girl named Marley, but
she won an Oscar in the '80s for a movie that she did. She's a famous actress. She's an Oscar winner, and she's deaf. And she's been in a ton of. She was in like that movie, What the fuck do we know?
People.
Or What the bleep do we know? Remember that movie that was big in the early 2000s? Talked about reality and stuff. So I
The Ring was shot in my hometown. The house with the well that the girl crawls out.
Don't change the subject. I'm talking about my picture.
Sorry.
But I can show you. There we go. There we are together. Me and Marley Madeline. Right
Oh, that's a nice haircut. Okay.
It's a nice picture.
That's a nice shirt.
That was right after.
That's a nice wife.
That was right after
Is that your wife?
She was put in my trunk, and we were driven away.
That's when I let her out and told her to be really nice. I'm gonna snap some fucking photos for Instagram, bitch.
I'm taking pictures. Don't fucking move. Don't fuck it up for me, okay?
Okay,
now fucking smile. That was good.
It's possible. You control the information in this here dialogue.
You do control.
For all we know, that's exactly what's happening.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah. The force is strong with this one. All right, what time is this? 10:42. All right, let's start wrapping this up. We've been yapping for over 2 hours. We got 38 people. We got 32 likes. Let's make it
That's a lot of people.
Let's make make it 35 likes. Come on, people. Let's hit those buttons. Let's get it up to like 35 likes.
Okay.
Don't be a bitch. Hit the button.
Yeah, it's like is that 33?
We can go longer. I don't mind.
Oh shit! Illuminati!
I don't mind going
33.
longer, but as you can see, my glass is empty, dear boy. So if I'm gonna
my grandfather was a 32nd degree
yeah, see, he's got to get to the 33 though, man. You got to bump
to get the super secrets.
Actually, I've heard. And obviously I do not know whether this is true or not, but I've heard that the 33, the Scottish Rite of Masonry, the 33rd level is they say that's the highest level of Masonry. But I've heard that that's the highest level of Masonry that's publicly known, and that there are levels above that are like on the down low, if you know what I mean.
All I know is my grandfather was a 32nd degree Freemason, and he had a ring that had had a blue pendant on it that had a gold triangle, and he had to wear the ring underneath his hand, right? So it would just look like a ring. It just looked like a regular ring. But if he flipped it over, and it showed the triangle, that was a signal to other Freemasons that he was in
Well,
trouble.
they have like secret handshakes too. Like when like to know that you're
That's
maybe,
like that's
when you
not
shake,
even
when you shake
nobody
someone's
knows
hand,
except for him type
you
of
do
thing.
some weird thing with your finger, and then the other guy like, oh, he's a
They're gonna cut
Mason.
my fucking tongue out for
I
that
know
shit.
I know he's a
Hell
Mason,
Hydra.
so I'm good. Hail Hydra, yeah, for sure. All right,
They're
let's
gonna cut my tongue out for saying that.
let me play a little clip here so I can go grab another beer, and we'll go for another half an hour or so.
Better
We'll
keep.
things going.
I know how much beer you grab and how much you buy.
How do you know? How do you
Because
know?
I seen you buy it,
Oh yeah.
and then I seen how much you drink.
Well, you want I have
And you said you only drink during the live streams.
I have the
so
video.
if that's
let me show the video. this was this was.
You can extrapolate how many beers you actually have left.
Let me extrapolate. This was last week. This was last week. This was last week's beer run. Here we go. Now, in this, as you can see, I'm going through the market. I have to stop for cookies. Every Friday, I got to get a pack of cookies. So I like the oatmeal raisin is my favorite. So I grab one of those, and then off I go. There you go, thumbs up. I mean, people watching me walking around the market must think I'm a fucking mental case, holding my camera, filming, going around. And then I go to the beer aisle. I gotta go for the 805 is right off the bat. But nope, this was no 805 this week. No. And then we go over here. I go to the Blue Moon. Blue Moon, should I get a Blue Moon? Should No Blue Moon for me. And then the final stop, is it gonna be Heineken or Stella? What's it gonna be? Can you tell me? It's got to be the Stella. There you go. That was last week. There you go. Last week was the Stella. The oatmeal cookies and the Stella. That was last week. Thumbs up. Very good. This week I did not. This week I went back to the 805. So let's take a quick break. Let me play some Marc Rebulet so we can go and empty our bladders and refill our drinks. And we'll be right back after these messages. Hang in there, folks. We'll be back in a second. Before I go, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Mindset Central channel. You're watching Mindset Live on the Friday Night Howl. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you're getting something out of this. Hopefully we're not boring the pants off you. Hopefully it's enjoyable. But hang in there. There will be more. Hit the thumbs up on the thing. Whatchamacallit. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Hit subscribe. Hit thumbs up. All the nonsense all the dopey kids do it. Do it now. Get to the chopper. Do it immediately. Absolutely. Do it right now. Okay, we'll be right back. We'll see you in a minute. Oh, hang on. I got a little Kate
impossible for me not to fall in love with you, baby. Yeah. Well, it's got to be tonight, baby. Be tonight. It's got to be tonight. Yo, let's do it, baby girl. Gotta do it like that, yo. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. No! Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Go ahead, baby. Tell me that
This fucking
Go ahead,
ridiculous
baby.
Farmer
Go
tan.
ahead, baby.
Look at this
You got a
farmer
farmer
tan I
tan.
received today.
You got one of them there farmer tans right there right now.
Look at that.
Today,
Look at that. Well, I'll tell you what.
One of them
Well, I
there.
was just-
Where the hell? What's wrong with you?
get her done.
So earlier,
Like, put in for the backdrop. Mark
with this.
Cena.
stop with this shit.
Sorry.
So
John
earlier
Cena.
on
Yeah,
in the
he
chat,
sucks
I
now.
saw
Damn it.
I gotta give her a shout. I saw Patricia Trujillo in the chat, and Patricia or Pat and Bill are dear friends that I have not seen for like over 20 years. Over 20 years. It's been a long time since
Damn.
like the early 2000s when I've actually seen them with these with these eyeballs. I mean,
So how much they asking for? What you saying? How much money they asking for?
well, I mean, we've communicated over the years, but we haven't actually seen each other physically for like 20 years.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know if you guys are still watching, but thank you so much for swinging by. Great to make contact again. Type something in the chat or something if you're still around.
Please don't be offended by my
I don't know if you're
stupidity.
still around. You might have bailed by now. I don't know. Maybe you're like,
Bale, this guy's a jackass.
this guy's fucking out of his mind. I'm out of here. I don't know. You know.
What a doofus! What the fuck?
Yeah.
What's this guy?
He used to be cool. Now he's a prick. I'm out of here.
Where's all this guy's hair? He used to have hair. He used to have hair.
I used
What
to
the
have hair.
fuck?
I used to have long, luxurious hair. I used to have hair like fucking punches. So this is a preview
Oh,
of. This
well,
is,
that's a fucking
this is your-
fantastic.
I'm just giving you a glimpse of your future. So calm down.
Just to say, my dad's hair is like mine, but gray.
Gray.
So I ain't gonna be bald nowhere.
I ain't gonna be born with this motherfucking shit, boy. What
Shit, my hair's still attached
What
to
the
my
hell?
dang
Wait,
cranium.
hang on, calm down. They're saying like, what's going on? They're saying, what's this? James Duff is saying, did Gareth go home early from work several weeks back? I don't even know what that means.
He been watching you.
Yeah, maybe. James, are you in that white van parked across the street from my apartment? Is that what's going on?
The one with the Wi-Fi signal that says
With
CIA
the,
van
with the
2.
antenna on top?
Yeah, we know. We've been
Yeah.
watching you.
Where
We've been
the
trying to connect to your Wi-Fi because it's open. It doesn't have a password secure.
That's not true.
No, the one that says CIA van 2.
Yeah, no, the van
I've
across
been
the street.
connecting to that shit
it's,
for fucking months. I don't know who it is.
It's
but they're
it's
fucking-
the van across the street. It's a white van. It's a white van, and on the side it says mental hospital.
that was like, oh, went right over everybody's head. I feel like.
You'll be the next one.
Yeah, they're coming to take me
But
away.
seriously, I used to actually call my Wi-Fi CIA surveillance van 2.
Really?
Yeah, and I had an open guest channel, right? I had a secure line and then I had a guest channel. So anybody that came over could just connect. But it said CIA van CIA surveillance
surveillance
van,
fan too. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So there was more than. It implied that there was more than one.
Yeah, there's multiple vans. Multiple
Right,
vans
you just
all
might
ready to
not
go.
be connecting to it
Yeah.
yet. But there it is. You're connecting to it, and they're going, "What? What the fuck?"
All right, let's. I'm gonna the link. I'm gonna put the
Funny
link in the
shit.
chat. I'm gonna put the link in the chat one more time to see if any of you guys want to join us. So we have 2 spots, two open spots. So if you have a microphone, a webcam, and an opinion, come on over. We'd love to talk to you. So
Or if you have an interesting beer.
or an interesting beer.
If you
too,
just
that
have
was
an
good.
interesting beer
Well,
and you're
well,
just
no.
like, look at the beer
no.
I'm fucking drunk on, bro.
Forget even beer. How about just interesting?
Alcohol.
Just interesting.
Alcohol.
just be interesting. You can come over. So the link is in the
Just like,
chat.
Look, hey, look how into they're like insane.
Click the link if you want to join. You can swing by and say hello to myself, Punches, and Superman Mike right there with his Superman T-shirt.
I gotta be honest. When I started my YouTube channel, I
Wait,
wanted to attract.
Whoa. You have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
Why am I?
Affirmative.
Why am
Punches Couches is what it's
why am
called.
I just learning this shit right now?
Well, when I started it, I originally wanted to attract
Oh,
extremely weird fringe
I just spilled my
type
beer.
people that have ideas like lizard people ideas and
Okay.
shapeshifters and shit. Like, speaking of shapeshifters, my sister told me a story about an ex-boyfriend. Can I tell you about the story that my sister told me?
Tell
And
us,
it gives
tell
me
us.
chills every time I tell you.
Tell
about
us, please.
It's
Tell us.
fucking crazy. Okay, she's probably gonna be like, well, no, she will hands down repeat everything I will say right now.
Tell us right now. Speak.
Okay, so my sister had a boyfriend who was a little bit artistic, but he had a lot of experiences.
Wait.
Paranormal.
Did you say artistic or autistic?
Artistic.
Okay,
He's just a very artistic person.
Okay, all right.
Artistic. But at the same time, he was credible. Nah, maybe autistic. Shit, man, we don't know what these play. But anyway, not to put down any
I am
differently able
painting.
to our autistic people.
I like to paint stuff.
Listen to this fucking crazy story though, man. It doesn't even fucking, it's creepy.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, let's hear it.
He was telling my sister about a ex-girlfriend that he had.
Uh-huh.
That was very strange. That he would consider very strange. Like she would literally vibrate during sex, like vibrate like a machine would vibrate.
High five.
High five.
Yes, sex, very good,
Very
nice. My
I
wife.
like my wife.
My wife.
And well, anyway, he said that she would like immediately after he would finish, she would like run off to the bathroom and be in there for like an hour, right? Like she was harvesting his DNA, right? Like he was, and this is his theory, is that she was a succubus, right?
Yeah,
and,
baby.
but the thing that freaked him out was that he was sitting on the couch with her. The window was there next to them, right?
Uh-huh.
And the TV was on. And he said he was looking out the window, but at the same time he could see her in his peripheral vision, right?
Okay.
And he said that her ear started like morphing
Bleeding.
into another type of creature. Like it was it started elongating into a point.
Was he
You know?
high or something or
No,
just
no, wasn't. And that's exactly what I asked the same exact question. I was like, was he fucking high on something? What
He
happened?
must have been, dude.
What? So she said no. He
No?
swears he wasn't high, and that when
So
he
she
looked
was like
in the
she
corner
was
of his
shape-shifting.
eye, she was shape-shifting right
Uh-huh.
next to him, and he saw her ear change, right? And he
Yeah.
said, and he said the whole time he was like watching her, he was acting like he was just looking out the window, right? Like she was sitting right next to him, and he was just looking, kind of like fucking sitting there like this.
Right.
And he said there's no way that she could have seen him because her eyes were not visible to him. It was just the back of her head, like in her ear,
Right,
and he
but
said it was changing.
What's
and he
the
said,
okay, go ahead. Finish.
let me get you. He said, "What was that?"
Yeah.
Right when he saw it happening, he said, "What was that?" As he was looking out the window, right? And she said,
Yeah.
"I didn't think you could see that."
Oh, so she was aware of the change.
She was aware of it. So the whole thing that dude, I just got chills just fucking saying it. Just fucking saying that. Gave me chills. The fact that she was sitting there watching TV, eyes like just he could not even see her fucking eyes. But the only thing that was going on was the TV, and he said he had the window and the TV, and he was sitting back looking at, like, watching her through the peripheral, and he could see her changing, and said, "What the fuck was that?" He said he could have been watching. He could have been saying, "What the fuck was that?" out the window.
So she was aware of it.
What the fuck was that on TV?
She was aware.
But she said, "I didn't think
you could see that.
You could see that."
Right. So
and he said he broke up with her immediately. He said, "Get the fuck out of my apartment. We're through. You're not staying here no more." He kicked her out.
Yeah.
Right there, fucking there. He said, "No, get the fuck out of my house."
Well, shape shifting is it's a very interesting topic. I mean,
interesting
for
regular. This is like my sister told me this, and it's like it's believable because it was from her own, She was like, "No, this guy wouldn't fucking lie to me, even no matter how fucking crazy he was." He told me about. This is from her words. She says, he told me about one time he said, "If extraterrestrials are real, why don't they knock on my fucking door? Because I would love to be abducted." Right? Yeah. And he said, right then, and he was alone in his house, and he said, someone knocked on his door, he went and looked through the peephole, and there was a light, and when he opened the door, it went around his house, and he said he chased it around his house.
Yeah.
It sounds fucking crazy!
Yeah, it does.
There's a lizard, frogs and human, cats and dogs, raining down.
Mass hysteria. Mass hysteria. No, it does. It sounds insane. But even if something sounds insane, doesn't mean that it is. I mean,
you don't just discount it.
Right.
You put it on that shelf in your mind as
right. So
maybe I should look at that later.
The shape shifting thing. It's very hard for normal people to digest the whole shape shifting thing, right? Because it sounds insane. It sounds like you're. It sounds. It does. It sounds like you're a mental case. You're out of your mind. You're rambling stupid bullshit. It sounds lunatic. But there are so many people, like legit sober people, who have experienced watching people before their eyes transform into something else, right?
Yeah. The Lacerda files.
Yeah, I mean,
have you ever heard of that?
Well, I was just going to bring up the Billy Corrigan incident. I don't know if you've
Lacerda files.
You know
that's right up your alley.
You know who Billy Corrigan
is, right? I guarantee it. I've heard the name.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. You know who Billy Corrigan is, right?
I've heard the name, but
he's the lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay, that's why I've heard the name.
And this must have been, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, something like that. And he told a story on Howard Stern and then on Joe Rogan, where he was at a function with record executive people, and he was alone with this guy, and this guy physically, he shapeshifted in front of his eyes. He changed
And Joe Rogan says
into something
this
else.
guy shapeshifted in front of me.
No, Billy Corrigan. Billy Corrigan is saying that this
Oh.
guy changed, shapeshift, and it's like, what? So you were on something? You were high? You were drinking? And he was like, no. I was completely straight. I had not taken any drugs, no drink, no nothing. I was 100% straight, and I saw this guy change, and it blew his mind. He couldn't believe it. And
All right.
and
Be real with me.
He asked the guy about it, and the guy was aware that he changed. It's very similar to your story, Punches. Very similar, because he said, "What the fuck just happened?" And the guy was aware that he changed in front of him.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Very, very weird.
I didn't
very,
know
very
you
bizarre.
could see that. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't, like, the words that this chick said was, like, I wasn't aware that you could perceive the changes that I could make.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
When you're not looking directly at me, but when you're maybe looking off, because he was saying that he was just looking out the window, but it was like out of the corner of his eye, he was watching her, and she was changing. And when he said, "What the fuck was that?" he said he didn't change the way he was facing. He was just looking out the window.
Yeah,
looking at her.
These kind of
and she
stories.
said, I
used
could
to
see that.
I used to dismiss these kind of stories, but I don't anymore, because when you think about what
shit's fucking weird, man.
What we can perceive as humans in regard to reality is very small, right? We're perceiving this much of reality when in fact reality is ginormous.
Look at what a mantis shrimp
right?
can see.
But so these things, they do happen, and occasionally there's some kind of crossover and some kind of glimpse into some other realm of existence that we can perceive. So yeah, no, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt your story. I'm sure it really did happen.
Yeah, I wasn't there. It
doesn't matter.
All I have to go on is my own sister's testimony
and
saying
she's not bullshitting.
this was
you
fucking
believe
real,
her,
right?
Yeah,
he wouldn't fucking lie to me, and it was like me and her talking. There was nobody fucking watching on some video, right? It was just her telling me, this guy wouldn't fucking lie to me. This fucking happened to him, and a bunch of other weird shit happened to him.
Absolutely,
right? And weird shit happened to her. She said she was followed by a black triangle in the sky. All she saw was the stars blacked out. That's all. She couldn't see the definition, just the fact that it was a triangle shape.
Yeah, the world as we perceive it is far stranger and more bizarre than we can comprehend.
And then I worked with this other guy. I worked with this other guy that lived in the same area, and he was up in the same area that my sister was when she told me about this black triangle, and he saw the same thing. He said he freaked out and went up into some logging roads up in Washington State. Just went up into some logging roads. He said every time he looked in the rearview mirror, there was just this black triangle, like in the exact same spot in his rearview mirror.
Yeah, but why has it got to be black?
Because it's threatening, man. Don't you know that?
Hang on, we got someone joining us.
I'm triggering people.
Look who it is! Look who it is!
Oh, there's some he's a convict. Look, he broke into some guy's house and got internet.
Hey, dude, you got a bit of a tan.
Freshly shaven.
What happened to your face, man?
I know I got
Why
burnt.
didn't you film
What happened?
your
Wait,
bath time?
hold on, punches. Hold on. So, Matt, did you have a close encounter of the third kind?
Yeah, I was looking too long at the UFO, and I ended up looking. What was the thing? He says, like, I look like a 50-50 bar.
You look like a 50-50 bar.
Yeah.
No, see
what happened?
See,
What
I'm
happened,
skeptical.
man?
I'm skeptical. But if you came over to here and made a video or if you made a crop circle over here, people like me who are extreme skeptics would be like, what the fuck? I'm gonna question my reality.
No,
Like,
that's,
no joke. No joke.
Matt and I have talked about this. This
It never happens over here. It never happens over here.
This is on our list of things to do if he ever gets his ass over here, is to make a crop circle. This is on the to-do list for sure. Am I wrong?
I'll come out to retirement.
Make sure
for
it's
you,
a
Gareth.
make sure
Yes.
it's a big Neolithic man with a gigantic heart on.
It would be amazing. Can you imagine? I mean, serious. Can you imagine how people over here would lose their shit if there was like a legit crop circle, not some fucking bullshit.
If it was the first
not
crop
a
circle
bullshit
that had
little
the
circle,
metric
but
circle
like a
shit.
legit fucking circle. People would lose their fucking minds over here. It'd be great. It'd be
No,
wonderful.
it's all. I've seen Matt's.
They would
I've
lose
seen
their
Matt's
minds.
circles. They're all
It'd be
legit.
amazing.
They're all legit.
So Matt,
Yeah.
so what
Seen 'em
happened?
all.
What's
I've
the
seen 'em
deal?
all.
What's the story with the suntan? What's going on?
Right. Well, I went out in the boat and we were doing some stuff, but I just stayed on the boat because conditions are, it's hard to tie the boat up or put the anchor down, especially when you've got like 10 knot currents in the water, So I thought I'll let the lads go and do it. And I was just wanted to see if the boat was working well. So I just let them do what they had to do. They went on to spit forts and things out near Portsmouth. And I just relaxed and just lay on the boat and then got a tan, quite a lot of tan actually.
At least it's even, and it's not like it doesn't leave like
sure
big
did.
Trump circles
You sure
under
did
your
get a
eyes.
fucking tan, dude.
No, you don't have Trump circles under your eyes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, he kind of has the sunglasses, Mark. Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
he does have. He definitely
shit.
has the sunglasses, Mark.
You know what? Don't man.
You look like you've been
let me,
skiing for the weekend.
little bit of advice. If you get a suntan like that, don't wear an orange T-shirt.
Yeah.
Just
Like a
saying.
fucking
Just saying.
convict.
Man,
Get a
that's,
different t-shirt.
dude, that's fucking brutal. You can even see that. You can see
Don't run
the.
around within
You
100
can-
miles of a fucking Ultramax
You
around
can
here.
see the line from the from your glasses, dude.
No, man, I've only seen
That's
that from people that
crazy.
come from Colorado skiing
Holy
and shit. I've only seen that.
I do. Oh shit! It's by the way, I've got
He's going
quite
naked
a lot
baby
of.
mode. See, he's got
Naked
the
baby.
opposite of a farmer's tan.
Yeah.
See, I got
he's
like
got le tan fameux.
There we are. Maybe
There you go.
maybe the camera.
Now it doesn't look that bad now.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't look
See?
that bad.
I'm fucking.
The camera's automatically
bro.
adjusting.
Yeah. That looks alright.
Yeah. I'm pumped, bro. Let's
Pump, bro.
Dude, hey Matt, I heard you were retiring your little your coat that has all the
Bro.
patches on it, and I
Yeah.
want that. If you're gonna retire it,
Mail
I
it
want
to
that
punches.
shit because that's fucking sick, dude.
Put it
I
up
think
on
that's so cool.
do like
That's
like a fucking eBay auction on that shit. And fucking
Seriously.
punches can bid on it.
That's
and
cool
get
shit.
your shirt,
That's
get
cool
your
shit.
jacket.
It's been all over the world,
It's
made crop
rough.
circles in various countries. Yeah. Been everywhere with me. That thing has, but yeah. Slept out in fields
Dude,
at
did
night.
you have it
know.
when you had the crop circle haircut where it was like all swirly?
Yeah. No, yeah. I had it. I've had it that long. I've had it like 20 years. That coat.
Wow.
Dude,
You should
that was so
put
cool.
that on fucking eBay, dude,
Yeah.
and see what happens.
I was thinking of taking some of the badges off and sticking them on my new one.
You got a new
which
one?
Your
By the
new
way,
coat, yeah,
I'm quite-
recycle.
I'm quite happy to come on and chat to you as I'm driving, but I have to get ready. I'm going
you
on
gotta
an
bail.
explore, so
Oh, okay.
yeah,
No,
we're literally going on an explore. So
yeah, no worries.
I was just going to say hello to you because
Yeah, man.
I could see
That's
you were
hella
up at this
cool.
time of the morning.
He's busy
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, no worries, dude. I didn't realize you got to take off, but that's all good. We're probably going to go for another 15, 20 minutes and bail anyway. But
Okay. There we are. And so I would not miss too much, but I could see you were there, so I thought, well, I'll say hello.
no, thank you so much for swinging by. I appreciate it.
Yeah. But we shall catch you soon, guys. We're going
Yeah.
to have a good day.
Talk to you again,
Yeah,
Matt. Have a good one, dude.
Indeed.
Okay. All the best, guys.
Take it easy.
Cheers.
Later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes.
There you go. So that was a nice little moment. For
Did
Matt
I ever
to,
did I ever
come on.
tell you that I was a Matthew Williams super fan? I think I handled myself
I didn't know
because
that.
I didn't screech or anything.
Were you like? Is that the first time you've been on with Matt?
No, it's not the first time. It's just that like.
Oh,
I literally watch his videos all the fucking time.
oh, he makes
Seriously.
dude. Seriously, no. I'm dude. Seriously, all joking aside, he makes fucking awesome videos. He makes great fucking videos. And let me just tell everyone watching. I mean, like you don't know, everyone watch. If you're not familiar with the Secret Vault on YouTube, I highly recommend you to head over to the Secret Vault. And either subscribe or watch it because his videos are fucking badass. Matt makes great shit, and I strongly recommend you guys, if you're not already a subscriber, become a subscriber to the Secret Vault. And if you are already a subscriber to the Secret Vault, I strongly recommend you subscribe to my channel, Mindset Central. So think about subscribing to my channel if you're not already a subscriber to the Secret Vault. But
You should.
But Matt makes great videos. No question. No, there's no fucking no. Seriously, there's no.
I
Ifs.
mean, he
There's
has
no
pretty
ifs
good
or
taste.
buts.
We gotta admit, he
Yeah.
came here, didn't he?
No, of course he makes great
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
So,
I mean, he
so,
came here. We didn't go to his channel.
No, of course not. No, but
No,
he makes great
seriously,
videos. He's a
seriously cool.
super cool guy. He's a great guy.
I'm jealous that you actually got to meet him
Well, no, dude,
because he's like a
I-
fucking superstar in the.
I did
Seriously.
I did not only meet Matthew Williams. I got drunk with Matthew Williams. we drank
special kind of bond.
we drank copious amounts of beer.
But did you meet Matthew Williams and then get drunk with Matthew Williams
Yes.
and then meet Matthew Williams?
No. We so the story. What happened was
that was a joke. It was a joke.
in 2020 what was it 20 it was before all this pandemic nonsense. In
What is
20,
this?
2019 I went to the UK and we did a mindset meetup. We did a mindset meet. So all the people who listen to the Mindset podcast, which I was talking about at the beginning of the show, the Mindset podcast. We decided to get together in the UK and meet people who listen to the show. And I reached, and Matt had been on the show a bunch of times, so I reached out to Matt and I said, dude, come over, it'd be great to meet. So Matt and Miles Johnson, they both came over, and I met both of them, and we had we had a great time, dude. We had listeners from the show show up. We had a bunch of people. It was a blast. We had an amazing
A bunch
time.
of UK listeners?
Oh, it was great. We had a phenomenal time.
That's cool.
I'd love to do it again.
Man, I can't even imagine that.
we
I
got-
can't
we
even
got-
imagine. That's like
we got some
so
more people
beyond
Oh, it was
the
great.
realm of my comprehension of
Hang on.
like
Hang on, let's see who's joining.
interacting with people. Who is it?
So Valhalla and Dragon has joined, but he or she has not
It's Tony.
turned on the webcam.
Fucking Thomas.
What? Who is it?
Thomas. Turn
Thomas- Tony
webcam,
L?
Thomas.
Tony L. Tony from Fort Talbot.
What did you say? Valhalla and Dragon?
Yeah, Valhalla and Dragon. There he is.
Thomas and MJ. Thomas.
I don't know what's going on.
There he is.
Can he get the
Thomas.
camera working?
He's in the Philippines. He's in the Philippines, so
Uh-huh.
he has a really big
Bad connection.
lag. Yeah. Really bad connection. They have really bad internet there.
Well,
But he's from the UK. He's going back to the UK and he's an explorer.
considering he has a really bad connection, this should be a really fun conversation.
Hopefully he actually gets to connect.
He's
Usually
right-
when I watch his stream, it's really
Yeah,
It's really
it seems
choppy
pretty
and
bad. Right now he's just frozen right there.
he's scratching his head going,
Yeah, he's scratching
is this
his
gonna
head.
work?
So Valhalla and
Well,
Dragon.
hopefully your internet gets better.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So let me just say, Valhalla and Dragon, I want to thank you so much for trying to
He's
join.
really cool. Everybody check out his channel because
Yeah.
he's really cool.
Let me just say, I want to thank you for trying to join, But I understand if you're having really bad internet issues, I get it. But maybe we can reconnect again in the future. So, but thank you for giving it a shot. You know,
Can I tell you about him?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay, so Valhalla and Dragon is originally Creepy and Dragon, exploring with Creepy and Dragon. And he's from the UK, and his wife is Filipino. And he's been stuck since the COVID started. He's been stuck in the Philippines trying.
He's been trapped in the third world.
And he's been trying to get back to the UK. And he's getting married to this Filipino girl. But anyway, he's trying to get back to the UK, and I've been watching his streams and supporting him, if you will. You know, trying to get him back because he's got really interesting content planned. I mean, he seems like a good explorer. You know, like I like some of his old channel got deleted and
well, I mean,
his internet's really bad there.
Fingers crossed he can get his shit together and get out of there, or you know, or work it out. I mean, COVID is fucking.
It's not even his shit. It's the Philippines.
Yeah. No, I understand.
The Philippines government is so weird, dude. It's so fucking weird. Yeah, seriously, it's fucked up over there, dude. It's fucking not easy for them to deal with shit.
Absolutely,
everything's expensive.
Absolutely,
it's kind of like California, where you wait in line for 3 hours for gas and pay $5 a gallon.
What are you talking about, dude?
How much are you? How much you paying?
Nothing. I'm not going to tell you because you'll make fun of me.
Is it three?
I filled up
35.
No, not even fucking close, dude. It was 435.
287.
435. I filled up the other day. But here's the plus side, dude. I got a Prius, so I fill up once every 2 months. Here comes Anthony Nichols. How you doing, man?
Hey.
Hello. How you doing?
There he is.
I drive a 5-liter V8 naturally aspirated carbureted engine.
Do you really?
And I pay $1.50 a gallon, or I'd pay $2.50 a gallon right now.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
How you got it?
How you doing, Anthony?
So I'm probably paying the same amount for gas as you are.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Let's see. Let me ask Tony L over here. Tony, Anthony, Tony Legend.
Hello.
How much you paying for gas?
Yeah.
Or should I say petrol?
Came from a dark place.
I don't pay petrol.
He doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a car. He drives a scooter. He drives an electric scooter and plugs it into the wall.
You don't have a car, right?
That's good.
Do you have a car or no?
No.
Okay, so you don't pay petrol.
No, I don't drive a car.
So let me ask the chat room. Let me ask people in the chat. So chat people in the UK. If you drive a car, how much do you pay for petrol?
Move to Texas. Leave your countries.
It's gonna be like
come to Texas.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you. They're gonna say that they're gonna pay like fucking $8 or $9 a gallon. You watch.
They don't buy gallons; they buy liters.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think it's 120, 125 a litre petrol.
So £1.25 a litre. How many liters in a gallon?
That's about $4. That's about $4 a gallon.
So it's got to be like $5 or $6 a gallon.
Yeah, it's 3 liters per U.S. gallon.
Yeah.
So that's about $4 a gallon.
Yeah, so
I'm paying $2.50.
If you carry on with this, I'm gonna hang up on you.
just come to Texas. You could pay the same thing and live in a bigger house for the same job.
I totally
make
could.
the same amount of money.
You know what?
Because you have the spending power.
Are you gonna move to Texas, dude, or Midwest? One of these. You know they say in the world is like third world nations. You know there's third world states.
Texas and California are first world states.
Are you gonna move to a third world state?
Texas is not a third world state.
For sure.
I've driven on California roads. Okay, Texas roads are better than California
Dude,
roads.
California is the greatest state in the union. There's no question.
It's all cracked up.
They make a lot of money.
Every motherfucker in the United States wants to move to California. Everybody.
They're all
Everyone.
moving here from California.
No,
everybody
no,
from the rest
that-
of the United
keep-
States
keep
doesn't know
fucking
anything
dreaming.
but what Hollywood
Keep
teaches.
fucking dreaming. No
Right?
way.
Hollywood
no
teaches
way.
that California
There's
is
no
amazing, but
way.
it's shit.
Dude, it's
People
the
from other
best.
countries go to California thinking
We
it's
got-
amazing,
It is
and then
amazing.
it's shit,
It is.
and they barely
no,
get
it's
home.
not. It's not. It's the
Move to
dude,
Texas. No, move to Texas and actually realize what the American dream and America is all about,
Hey,
because
Mike,
you
Mike,
are free here.
Mike, help me
You
out.
can fucking
Help me
run
out, Mike.
Dream is
here,
yours.
especially if you're intelligent.
We got everything over here, dude. Everything.
No,
Yeah,
but
great.
you are intelligent. You should come to Texas because you would fucking
I've
be
been to
so much
Texas.
more prosperous.
But it's fun. The humidity's off the scale over there. It's horrible.
Yep.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
It's raining over there right now.
I have been to Texas.
I'm from
It's
over
Washington
here.
horrible.
State. When I went to California, it felt humid to me.
No, there's no humidity over here, dude.
No, when
Right
I went
in
to
it.
California, we were like
I got off,
rolling
I got
up
off
the
the
fucking
plane. I got off the
window.
plane in fucking in San Antonio, and it was like I could cut the air with a fucking knife.
like a sauna. Yeah, it's like a sauna when you
Sauna.
first get here.
Brutal.
Yeah,
Brutal.
like a sauna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
And Valhalla and Dragon in the Philippines, they know exactly what I'm
dude,
talking
fuck.
about. 'Cause They have the
Imagine
same,
in the
they have the
Philippines?
same
Oh my
weather,
God.
basically.
No wonder
Bet
all
they have more
no
humidity.
wonder all those motherfuckers over there want to get out of fucking Philippines. Can you imagine living over
It's
there?
expensive as
Holy
fuck.
shit!
It's so expensive. Everything is so
if I
expensive
was
there.
if I was unfortunate enough to be born in the Philippines, the first thing I would do was fucking get the fuck out of there.
Get the fuck
You know
out
what I
of there.
Can you believe that? You know
That's
what I mean?
what. See, I've been almost telling Valhalla, dude, get on a fucking boat, smuggle yourself to the UK or the United States,
Yeah, get on.
and you'll just fucking get all these things.
Whatever you know, there's certain countries.
Don't say
there's-
you're British.
but there's-
Don't say you're British.
but there's
Say you're
cer-
fucking some person from another
There's
country.
certain countries in the
fuck's
world where either the weather or the government is so fucked up that 90% of the people that live in those countries want to leave.
Dude, the
You know what I
Philippines
mean?
is constantly
They
getting
want
hit
to
by
leave, right?
monsoons.
Right? You know, if like
As far as I can tell, they're
you
like
live-
their
if you-
their economy is driven towards tourism.
yeah, if you want, I mean, if you live in the Philippines, I would say about 80 to 90% of the population of the Philippines want to leave the Philippines.
I was
Very
almost
expensive
telling
up
them,
there.
hey, fuck the UK, all right, fuck the UK entirely. Just come to the United States on a fucking dinger boat, get across the ocean somehow.
A dinghy.
Some kind of boat, some kind of little inflatable
A
fucking
rubber
thing you can
dinghy.
cling
A rubber
onto in the
dinghy.
ocean.
Petunia,
And fucking
can you
get
save me
picked
in
up
my
by the
dinghy,
Coast Guard or some
Petunia?
shit and taken to the fucking coast. As soon as you fucking step foot on the coast, on the fucking land of the United States,
What is-
you
wait a minute,
cannot be
wait,
fucking
Wait,
extradited.
hang on. I got it.
Unless you're a criminal.
Tony L. What are you smoking there, dude?
Yeah.
What's going on? What you got going
He's got
on?
some-
there?
Smokies.
Fucking, Sterling.
Tobacco.
It's got
Fucking
stogie.
Sterling.
Tobacco.
Sterling.
Tobacco.
Wacky wacky.
It's a
Sterling.
Oh, just regular tobacco. Wait, what does that say? 9 out of what? Says lung cancer. What does that say on there? Smoking causes what?
smoking causes
read-
9 out of 10.
Can you read that to me?
lung
What does it say?
cancers.
What does
9
it
out of 10
Smoking
lung
cause-
cancers.
9 out of 10 lung cancers.
See,
Oh,
I was
okay.
right. I didn't even have to see the whole thing. I could fucking
So
know what
wait.
it says.
So 9 out of 10 lung cancers is caused by smoking.
That's
so-
not just
so what-
California.
what
That's the
about-
entire country.
Wait, hold
says
on,
that.
hold on. So 9 out of 10 is caused by smoking. What's the 1% caused by? That's what I want to
Natural
know.
death.
Jacking
You know,
off and
what's that
swallowing your own
1%?
spit.
Maybe you maybe
Swallowing No,
Yeah?
no. The last 1% of cancer
What's
is
the
caused
1%
by
caused
swallowing
by?
your own saliva. Swallowing
there
your
you
own
go. Look at
saliva.
this. Twin Town. Twin
Yeah.
Town.
50
Film.
pence in the charity shop yesterday.
You were ripped
Cancer
off.
cancer is caused by filling your own gas tank and swallowing your own saliva.
That's my
and
fucking. That's
jacking it
my
off.
hometown over there.
Except that's how testicular
Yeah,
cancer
Twin
is prevented. So,
So
you should jack off,
hey,
according to Tom
hey,
Green.
Tony L.
Yeah.
Tony, remember? Do you remember when I said that I interviewed that fucking Indian bloke?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, was he what kind of Indian? Eastern Indian or native?
No. It gets better.
No.
dude.
No.
So
Was he indigenous?
no.
Was he indigenous peoples of the United States, or was he
Punches.
was he a Eastern Indian?
Punches. Calm down.
I need to know in order to understand the context of what you were about to say.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. So back in the 1990s.
Yes.
So in the beginning of Toontown, Toontown. In the beginning of Twin Town, which is filmed in
Yes.
it's filmed in Swansea in the UK.
Swansea.
Hang on, let me
yes.
put myself full screen. So there was this
Mayhilltown, yeah.
there was this guy that lived in Swansea, and who knows? He's probably dead, but who the fuck knows?
Swansea.
Maybe he's alive. Who knows?
Where swans are from, right?
but he-
They're from. That's where swans are from. Swansea.
Dude, calm down. I'm trying to talk here. Okay, take it easy. so he
Sorry.
he would this guy he was so fascinated by the American Indian, by Native Americans, he decided to live his life as a Native American in South Wales in the UK, which is a bit mental, to say the least, right? It's a bit fucking mental. Now, no, wait.
It's like being like, it's like being in the middle of the southwest of America and be like,
No, this
you
guy's
know
in the
what?
UK.
I think I'd like to
No,
live my life as a
no,
middle
it-
Stone Age Briton.
Yeah, it gets better. It gets better. This story gets better. Hold on, let me finish the story. It gets better. So he decided to live his life as an American Indian in South Wales in the UK. And that meant, dressing like
that's cool.
he
That's
would
cool,
dress.
man.
He would dress like a Native American. He would ride a horse. The whole deal. It was very, very bizarre. And in wait, I haven't got to the fucking punchline yet. Hold on. Fucking look at him, he's fucking dying.
All right.
He's dying.
That's
He's
good.
dying over there. Hold on. So he would live like a Native American in South Wales in the UK. And in the beginning of the movie Twin Town, and Anthony, you can back me up here. In the beginning of the movie, he's in the movie, right? Just for like 2 seconds. Am I wrong?
Yeah, in the movie at the beginning as the Mayor area.
He's in it, right?
Swansea.
He's driving along, right? So here's the trippy thing. So back in the 90s, I went back to the UK. I went back to Swansea, and I had a video camera. I remember I had like this 8 millimeter video camera, and I with some friends I said, we'll go into the town, and we'll film some people, and we'll fuck around and act stupid, and we'll ask them stupid questions, and we'll get some humor out of this. So unbeknownst to me, when I'm out there filming, this fucking mental case who thinks he's a Native American, he shows up. So I'm like, oh, dude, I gotta film the shit out of this, right? I gotta videotape this guy. So I I went and I interviewed him, and I got like a 20-minute interview with this guy. So let me see. I don't know if I can show this to you. So I don't know if this will work or not, but I can show you the video. I got it right here. I transferred it to I transferred.
What the fuck is that donkey?
He's got a donkey. So I'm gonna play it now. You.
That's a fucking pony, dude.
Wait,
like a
wait. Hold on. So this guy, he's living.
That's a fucking huge.
Wait.
That's a huge dude.
He's living his life like an American Indian. Let me. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the video. The sound will probably not work, but maybe I can figure it out.
For it.
Let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna play it. That's me. That's me.
That's you. You looking like a fucking gray alien right there. Look at you.
That's me.
Don't look at my eyes. You'll see that I'm not human.
This is me. Can you? I don't know if
I know I'm
can you hear
shaded
this?
by a tree, but I don't need
No,
to see the light of day.
no, we cannot.
Wait, can you hear it? Or
Why is
no?
it so dark? Why are you guys so dark? That's all I gotta say. Why are you guys so dark?
Can you hear the?
No.
It's
video?
obviously a bright day.
can
Why are
hear
you
the
guys so
You
dark?
can't hear it, huh?
No,
No, I can't hear it.
Hang on. Let me see if I can fix that. Give me a minute.
Can't
here.
hear it over myself fucking blabbing.
Give me a minute. Let me see if I can figure this.
No, but seriously, why are you guys so dark when the rest of the...
What the fuck, dude?
is
This
obviously
was 20 years ago. How the fuck do I know? Calm
This is
down.
This is out.
You guys had some dark
St.
spirit.
David's Shopping Centre in the car.
Say again, Tony.
It was opposite St. David's Shopping Centre, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
The storm's
you're right.
coming back.
Yeah.
Hang on.
You hear
Let me
that?
see. I'm gonna try and fix this for you guys, okay? See if I can get the sound going over here. hang on. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna play it now. Ready, we go.
Richard.
Can
And,
you hear that?
It appears you have a strong fascination
Yeah.
with the American Indian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I lived the way they used to live.
There you go. It's me interviewing this fucking
15,
lunatic.
1600s. I make all my own stuff. And I don't follow
In the
anybody.
1600s, specifically.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
That's fascinating. What drew you to this way of life? The way things are now, actually, the way everybody wants money, everybody wants property. You got to have something to, if you haven't got something, then you're nobody. I've had enough of it. So how
I like that.
in
I like
this
that.
lifestyle?
That's a good reason.
Do you have a home or a place of residence, or? I have a house, yes, but I'm hoping I'm getting out of it. I've been trying to get out of it for a while, but I don't have anything in it.
He doesn't make money. He's just got money.
So,
Yeah, we've got money.
So what is it about this city?
You can't just run around like a fucking Indian with a pony.
It's just a modern way of life, but money's everything.
Unless you got
Everyone's
money.
gonna have a pony.
You gotta have money if you haven't got it.
This guy ain't making no money. Are you serious? This guy's got money sitting in some bank account where he's running around with a pony acting like a fucking Indian.
How great is this video, dude? Seriously, how great is it?
You don't have nothing when you die.
Can you
The
believe
guy's
it?
like, you know,
He's out of his
I
mind.
understand David Icke and where he's
That was
coming
mine.
from, but that is a real life David Icke
This
right
is
there.
real. This is real. This is not bullshit. This is
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
legit.
That's a
dude.
real life David
This
Icke.
is real shit. This is some guy who was like, you know what? I'm sick of society. Fuck these retards. I'm gonna live my life the way I want to live my life.
No, but that's cool.
Yeah, look at this
really
guy.
like
the,
that.
the horse goes crazy. Look at this. The horse is gonna lose his shit right now. Look at this.
That's not Gareth. That's not a horse.
Sucky $10.
Look at this.
That's a fucking goddamn circus pony.
Okay.
That's a circus pony, dude. It's not a horse.
Dude, he would ride
an
that.
act.
He would
That's
ride
a
that
fucking
fucking
act.
thing. He'd be look at this.
That's
Hey,
an
look.
Get out.
That's his spear. That's his spear. He got a spear. Look at his spear. He's got a
It's
fucking
a skit.
spear.
I had a spear when I was 12.
Look at that. He's got a spear and a fucking back.
This guy's
fucking-
mental.
Yeah, it's great. Look at it.
If
He's
you
mental.
do that today with that spear,
That
if
child
you
back
lick-
there was made of wood. Did you see
Look
that?
at him.
That child back there against the tree, he was made of wood. Rewind it. He was wood. I swear to God, he had wooden knees.
All right, I'm gonna stop it now.
He had hinges.
But there you have it, man. That's an interview with the Indian guy, the guy who was like, fucking whacked out of his skull with the Native American shit.
My people were destroyed.
What is that? Helicopter?
That's the thunder coming back.
It's coming back.
It's the thunder, dude. The fucking storm is coming back, bro. I'm
dude.
gonna die. I knew it.
Coming back.
I knew it.
Look at this.
You know.
They Gareth.
Yeah.
They filmed the Twin Town back in '95, wasn't it? Around
Yeah.
About,
About that. Yeah.
yeah, and then it came on onto
go.
the TV.
There's
back
me.
in
Look
'96.
at me in the '90s. Look at me. Look at this.
Look a cool dude.
There's me in the '90s in Swansea. Look at this.
And we're standing next to this new controversy, which some has called a monstrous carbuncle.
There you go. Look at that. Me in the '90s.
You
Crazy.
sound differently.
Did I sound different?
A little bit, yeah.
All I gotta say is
Yeah.
you were definitely inspired by Alex Jones. There's no doubt about it.
Let me stop you right there, Punches. I don't want to start with that right now. The new male enhancement is available in the store.
Watch me rip this 20-year-old t-shirt apart.
Check that out right now. It's very, very good.
That's the male. This is the male testosterone pill that you can get from us.
Male testosterone
We don't brush
available
our
right
teeth
now,
with
yeah,
fluoride
exactly.
because that calcifies the pineal
Drugs like
gland,
that,
and then you can't dream about the
Can't
future.
anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and
yeah.
that's what they don't want. They don't want you getting messages from God,
God,
because that's what it's all
absolutely.
about. They're trying to get into your
God.
pineal gland because that's where God talks to you, brother.
Mike, are you okay? Are you out of it? Are you all right? You okay?
Yeah, wait.
You look like you're fucking gone, dude. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
Does
tripping?
any of this connect?
I'm good.
You okay? All right.
Tired, getting sleepy.
Salty McQuoteface says, super male vitality is available in the store.
Super
right
Rip my
now. Super male
In the chemist,
vitality.
me, you.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need super male vitality if you have a gun.
That'll
You just
do-
go.
that'll do it.
Oh,
That'll do it.
And you hide in a
do it
little
right there.
corner and you shrivel up in a little ball and you
super,
go, oh no.
Hey,
But
punch
guess
it.
what?
Calm
It saves
down,
your
dude.
fucking
Calm
life,
fucking
doesn't it?
down.
Breathe.
and just
all right.
couches. What you been on tonight?
Yeah, calm down, dude. Take it easy. The lightning has got him going.
It's the full fucking moon is what it
So
is.
guys,
It's
it's
the full
almost midnight over here. So I think we should start
Midnight on a full moon. Let me see.
Midnight at the Oasis.
Faces.
I think we should
Good
start.
song.
We should start wrapping it up. So let's say goodbye. Tony L, you were late to the show tonight, but thank you for coming by. Really
I know.
appreciate it.
Tony.
Have
He didn't even say anything, but that's okay.
have a great week, dude. We'll talk to you again very soon. Take it easy. Did he go? He's gone. There you go. He's gone.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Punches. Punches Couches. I don't know why the fuck everyone's calling you Dan. What's up with this Dan bullshit? You're Punches Couches.
It's
You know, come on, dude. It's fucking Punches. Enough with this Dan shit. It's Punches Couches,
saying?
man. It's not fucking Dan.
Look,
Anyway,
dude, I don't drink just beer. I fucking
Beer.
also drink
what is
some stuff that you should cook with.
it? What is that? What do you got there, dude? What is that? What does it say, Marshall?
Red
what?
wine.
Or you drink wine?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, man.
Marsala.
Cool deal.
That shit's 18%, bro.
18%. Dude,
I tell you what. The
always-
percentage
so
just like the
Punches-
percentage of the arm that I got right here that's
Yeah.
actually not even fucking
don't have any
sunburned.
tats on. So, Punches, please email me at mindsetcentral.gmail.com. because next week I'm gonna have
Gmail. What the fuck?
I'm gonna have to send you a link.
Then the
because
government can read every
I'm
single
not
email
posting
that
the
you
link.
fucking ask me to. It's not secret if the government can read it.
Okay, send me a quick email, dude. Seriously. You cool?
MindsetCentral@gmail.
Yeah, send me a quick email. All right, dude. Have a great weekend, man. Have a great 3-day. We'll talk to you soon.
I want to be on next week.
All right, then send me an email and you'll be
It'd
on.
be fun. Okay.
Send me an email and we'll be on. Send me on. Okay.
I will do that.
All right, very good.
Are you not going to be on here next week?
What?
Are you not going to be on this channel next week? Or are you going to be on a...
Dude, of course I'll be on the channel next week.
Oh, what's with this link bullshit then?
No, like I was
joking,
saying,
I'm joking.
Spock. Like I was saying at the beginning of the show. Let me repeat myself. It's like I want to get new people on because I post it in the chat and the same people come on every week, which is not a bad thing. I love talking to everyone that comes on. Don't get me wrong, but I want to get fresh blood, fresh people on there. So for people who are watching right now, if next Friday on the Friday Night Howl, if you want to be on the show, and we'd love to have you on the show, just shoot me an email at mindsetcentral@gmail.com so I can email you the link so you can join. It's really that simple. So you see at the bottom of there where it says PayPal? You can either PayPal me some money to help me out, or if you're unwilling or unable to do that, you can email me at mindsetcentral@gmail.com so I can send you a link for next week so you can join the chat. That's pretty much it.
Ah, okay.
Cool?
Okay. Sweet.
Clear?
Sounds good.
Clear!
Plus Percy will be back next
Oh,
week.
well, next week Percy will be back, and he's got a hell of a story about being arrested. So you guys need to tune in for that because it's gonna be amazing. Anyway, Mike, always a pleasure to talk to you, dude. Thank you so much for coming on. Hope you're not too wasted. I will talk to you again very, very soon.
All right. See
Later.
Ya.
Bye. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please remember, if you're not a member of the Mindset Central family, I'm reluctant to say channel. I want to say family. If you're not a member of the Mindset family, click subscribe, hit the thumbs up, let everyone know you liked the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. We've had fun yapping away and chatting about all kinds of nonsense. Thank you so much for joining. We really appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. If you guys want to be on next week's show, please email me at mindsetcentral@gmail.com. It's that simple. Just shoot me a super quick email, mindsetcentral@gmail.com. And then I can send you a link directly so you can join the show next week and we can have a good time chatting and so on. Before I go, I want to play a message from the future.
Hello? I'm not sure if you can hear me. I'm recording this in the past to send to the future. If you're watching this, you're watching the Mindset Live Friday Night Howl. Be seeing you.
Be seeing you. There you go. So that's about it. It's been a great show, a great Friday Night Howl. Thank you so much for joining. We really appreciate it. Subscribe, thumbs up, all that good stuff. And hopefully we'll see you again next Friday for more howling. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. And I hope to talk to you all very soon. Thank you so much for joining and swinging by. Really appreciate it. Talk to you all soon. Farewell, good brothers. See you soon.